Hello, everybody. Welcome. Good to see ya. What's going on, everybody? Welcome. Welcome back to some more Lil Guardsman. Yeah. Lil Guardsman. People really enjoyed the first time we played. Yeah. People really enjoyed the first time we played Lil Guardsman, and they really enjoyed the references and the story with this, and I'm very happy to be back here on some more Lil Guardsman. If you joined me earlier this morning, we were streaming on Twitch this morning before we started streaming here on YouTube. So if you haven't already, don't forget to like follow on Twitch and all that stuff, because I do different streams over there sometimes too, apparently now. Who knows? Anyways, welcome everybody. Good to see you. We will be diving into Lil Guardsman with 34% apparently. So the last time we played, we did 34%. After today's stream, we will be switching on over to Movie Cinema Simulator, which should be fun. Continue the game. Let's do it. Welcome in. Hello. Hello, Summer Sunshine. Hello. Hello, Game Station. Hello. Hello, Ambers. Hello. Welcome in,
For
everybody.
all your hard-hitting, high-octane extreme sports highlights and recaps, you're listening to the #1 sports station in the sprawl. Now here's Gavin Bout Goblin Ball with your hosts Rhonda and Peg.
Tool Gaming.
Oh, Rhonda, what about the outcome of last night's game, the Brawlers and the Lightning?
Oh, Peg,
Hey,
you
subscriber.
don't want to get me started on that.
But I do.
Tool
First,
Gaming.
the big news.
Lori?
They finally decided on the new name for the Goblin Ball Stadium.
After months of in-person and in-creature
Oh, that's right, we put
polling,
word on
the
it.
most popular name as voted by the Sprawl appears to be the exciting Coliseum for overpriced food.
Yeah. I forgot we put our
I
word
like
in on that.
I hate it.
Oh.
We're split down the middle. Let us know what you think by calling the station at 555-21.
We interrupt this broadcast to bring you an urgent announcement. It has just been reported that Princess Desdemona, the sole heir of late King Oswin and sovereign successor to the throne, has been reported missing early this morning.
Well, of course.
In the wake of her mysterious disappearance, the Guard Corps and City Council are scrambling to maintain order over the city. All other radio programs have been canceled until further notice. I'm Manuel Mentiroso, waiting quietly by the microphone for any new information.
Welcome everybody. Hello, little devil to you. Hello, Cheryl. Hello, Roxanne. Hello, Mark. Hello, Tom. Welcome in everybody. Hello, Jade. Good to see you. Hope you all are doing well. Tool Gaming, thank you for using your Prime subscription on me. I appreciate that. And thank you very much, Lori, for subscribing. Hello, welcome in everyone. We will turn off the radio and get up and going. We wake up at 6 a.m. That sounds absolutely disgusting. No note on the wall. That's kind of cool. Not. I like the little things here. Yeah. Oh, you're Tanika on YouTube. Oh, very well. Oh, very good. Very good. Very good. Good to see you, Twill Gaming. Hey, Maggie May. How you doing?
Whoa, someone's in a rush?
Yes.
Where are you headed to, my little rocket?
Don't ever call me that again.
Sorry, sir, can't talk. Gotta go down to the guard shed to work for Mike. Wait a minute. Dad? What are you doing here? I thought you'd be running errands for Stryker or Malcolm or whoever. Do you have the day off?
I wish. Since Princess Desdemona went missing, Councilwoman Ash is really cracking the whip. She's got me pulling double duty, doing her little odd jobs and tasks. She's acting like she runs the place.
Ah.
Then what are you doing here?
I missed you. I guess I just wanted to come check in.
Uh-oh, heartfelt moment.
Don't worry, nobody knows that your daughter is covering for you at work.
It's not about that. I mean, that's great and all, but are you holding up okay?
No, Father. I am not holding up okay. You are a alcoholic, gambling, wasting all my money son of a gun. It's been tough. Joke about hair loss? No, it's been tough.
It's been tougher than I thought.
Still sounds like Neelix or Nelix from Star Trek.
I know, and I'm sorry about all this. I love you, little one.
Ew, gross.
And I'm sorry times aren't what we want them to be. There's nothing I wouldn't give for our lives to be a little more relaxing and a little less separate.
I agree.
I promise one day I'll make it right.
I love you too, big guy.
Ew, gross.
Hey, Shay.
You're just
Hey,
saying all this
Spork.
because the princess is missing and you're feeling all sentimental.
All right, I'll stop. I'm just happy to see you're here.
Not for long. I'm due down at the shed.
That's right. We got a job to do today.
And I'm off to take down any goblin-friendly signage and pro-non-human literature across the sprawl. Not sure why, but then again, mine is not to ask, just to do as I'm told.
We are so alike in so many ways.
So long. See you at the tavern if I get off in time.
See ya, Dad.
That was oh, they hugged. Very good. Very good. Very good.
Attention!
Yes.
Oh God, is this it? Did I pull a real Randy and mess up so badly you had to come down here yourself and fire me?
Soldier, it's nothing like that. You did not pull a Randy.
I've never pulled a Randy in my life.
Thank God.
I'm here to personally approve the upgrade of the Wicked 3000.
Ooh.
With the princess missing and between you and me, the council's increased paranoia, the jail lever has been reinstated. You can get back in your chair now.
I guess the one thing about this game also is like really kind of like listening in, paying attention, and like really catching on to references, because apparently they like to do a lot of references in this game, right? Right. Hello, Arturo. Hello, Android. How are you? Good to see you. Welcome in. Hello, Anna Maria. Welcome in. Hope you're good. You've never pulled a Randy? I have pulled a dick before, though. Not
Another lever means more work for me. Does that mean I get a pay raise?
like pull a dick, like, you know, Fun with Dick and Jane. Pulling a dick. Dick Harper is what I'm talking about.
That's hilarious. Seriously funny stuff. No, but now instead of determining who should enter or be denied from the sprawl, you also must correctly identify criminal threats and jail them. Any questions?
Zucka, thank you, Zucka, for following on Twitch. Hello.
How will I figure out who to deny and who to jail?
I can throw people in jail now? That's gonna be fun.
Let's use a real-life example. Someone you've seen already. This criminal is best known for burning down orphanages full of sleeping children.
Oh, God.
What do you do?
Toss her, dude. I hit her with a jail.
Good work, soldier. Just denying her would not protect the surrounding
is
villages.
awesome.
And what's to stop her from going to the next gate and getting lucky with a guard like Randy?
So we can kind of like prosecute people, I guess, now. Kind of.
That's all I have to say about that. Any further questions?
Personal.
Well, I've got you. Tell me a bit more about yourself.
Well, I grew up a military brat. My father was a general for
Are
the
you from
princess's
Game of Thrones?
grandfather, King Artemis. Wait, why am I telling you this? You received your briefing, now do your duty.
Very well. Very well.
And just when I thought we were bonding.
The Royal Wit. All right, so today, due to the sudden and unexplained absence of the princess, visitors should be thoroughly vetted and harassed. I mean, questioned. And don't be afraid to use that delicious new jail lever, Striker, says Striker. The city's morale has hit an all-time low today. Anyone from the entertainment sector should be bumped to the front of the line. Okay. We are why am I having a hard time with this one? I can hear it in my head. I can't say it verbally out of my mouth is the problem. I can't pronounce it correctly. My God. Anyways, a severe cutback of non-human entrants to the sprawl. Secondhand intelligence suggests that a goblin was behind the princess's disappearance. Therefore, we're issuing a blanket of no goblins allowed policy this week. In fact, I'll pay 12 gold for every goblin I see in the dungeon by the end of your shift. That sounds kind of confrontational a little bit. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah. You don't usually catch me live. I don't usually comment, but I have to say that I love how kind and sweet you are to your audience. Keep it up. I appreciate that. Big ups to you. Good to see you. How are you? Instituting? My God, why is that hard to say? Instituting. I don't know why. Be on the lookout for would-be heroes and vigilantes wanting to offer their assistance in search and rescue efforts for the princess. The High Council of the Sprawl have their own plan to ensure the princess's safe return. Okay, be on the lookout for would-be heroes and vigilantes. The princess thing. People are going nuts. Have you heard about that crazy no goblins are allowed policy? Let's dial that back to make it more comfortable. One goblin allowed at the very least. It'll bug Councilwoman Ash. Malcolm. So Ash and Malcolm want two different things. Ash says no goblins. Malcolm says one goblin. I don't know who to listen to. Crazy Magic, thank you for the 7 months. Thank you for being fabtastic. Keep up the hard work and enjoy your time away. Much love. I appreciate that, Crazy Magic. Thank you very much. Big ups to you. Instituting? Steetooting. I've never had steetooting. Now, I don't know who I should kind of like work with as far as Malcolm or Ash. I guess we'll have to play it by and see how we do and see who these goblins really are. Yeah, I would like to have maybe one on the X-ray, metal detector. I want 2 on the truth spray at least. Maybe a chance on the bullwhip. I want a definite decoder, and we'll do a definite X-ray. Okay, let's get it, brother. Hello, yeah, gaming. Hello, King Be Happy. Oh my God.
Hello there, my name is Buttface. I am a farmer from Firewall Canyon, a quaint little town just on the other side of the sprawl.
Hello, Buttface.
I am coming into town today to sell produce I have grown with my own 2 hands from land that was left to me by my great goblin uncle in his will. His dying wish was that I restore the family farm to its former glory. At least, I think that is what it says. He did not have the best handwriting.
Sorry. Did you say your name was Budface?
Yes, I did. It is certainly not what I would have chosen to fill it characters. I would have liked Spencer 1 or even Quincy Hart. But you cannot choose your own name, am I right?
You're right, I guess. All right, Mr. Buttface, let me talk to you more.
Gotta expand and sell my produce in new markets. The old farm has not been doing too well as of late. I am afraid I have put my priorities into other areas like foraging and fishing. I am quite horrible at growing vegetables, but I am your goblin if you need someone to gather pine cones.
I feel like if we were to trust any goblin and let at least one goblin go in, it would be this guy.
I'm sure you can turn things around. All it takes is a little
Right?
hard work.
Right?
Maybe a little too much hard work. I am not sure I am cut out for the farming life. Just look at this rice I grew. No, you take it, I insist. No one would buy it from me anyway.
Oh, that's so nice of you, Buttface. Yes, thank you. Hooray! It's the 8-bit music that makes me smile. I know, right? You got a bag of low-quality rice. I don't feel like I need to do anything here. There's nothing I don't think I need to do here. You think he could be drugs? No freaking way. You think he's sus?
Aside from farming, I often fill my time talking and giving gifts to the townsfolk and other strangers I meet. Like I did with you on the bag of rice.
I think he's a nice little guy. I think Buttface
This
is a good
helps
guy.
me gain favor and friendships, with the eventual goal of falling in love and getting married. I have not been successful at it yet. I do not think anyone likes the gifts I have given them.
That's so sad.
I don't think you're gonna find a bride by giving out lame bags of rice.
That's kind of rude.
Would you prefer a pine cone?
No.
I think I'm gonna let him in. And I'm gonna go against Ash, and I'm gonna give Malcolm that one little teaser of a goblin. Everybody else is gonna be denied, probably. You can come in. I like you. I like you, buttface.
Listen, I'm under strict rules not to let any goblins in today, but I think you're harmless enough. You may pass.
Well, thank you kindly. I will be on my way now. If I happen to stop by this way again, I will be sure to bring you some more crops from my farm. Free of charge.
Oh.
Well, no charge of money anyway. It might cost you a day or two. Everyone who eats my produce gets violently ill.
That sounds horrible.
Where you going? Where you going? Oh yeah. Bye.
It is. So on.
Hi. You're reaching too far. You're reaching too far. There was a clear no goblin rule, and you let this shitty farmer in. But maybe you were following your heart. I was following my heart. That's so rude, shitty farmer. I'm gonna... What are you doing? No! No! Bye. We could have gotten a higher star. I know. Look. That's very rude. Shitty farmer. I love the poison food
Magic
farmer
lovers
in.
of the sprawl, please put your hands together for the one, the only, the Edward, the great magician. Alakazoo, Alakazee.
Alakazam!
And
What?
I appear. Thank you, thank you.
It's a magician?
Wait a second, this doesn't look like a little kid's birthday party. Oh wait, there's one. Excuse me, are you Becky Schneiderman? Is this your birthday party?
I'm sitting in a hot
I'm not
shed
Becky.
all alone. Which, isn't actually as bad as some of the birthdays I've had.
Then I'm in the right spot. Can't believe I found my way here, especially without my glasses.
Right, Mr. Magician. What do you have under that hat?
So, Becky the birthday girl, sit back, relax,
I'm not
and
Becky.
prepare to be amazed by me, the Edward the Great.
I'm not Becky.
Wait, but I'm not... Actually, I want to see where this is going.
Now, for my first trick, please pick a number between 1 and 7.
4. Really? 3.
Was the number that you're thinking of the number 6?
No.
Nope. What else do you do?
This guy is gonna get sent so hard with the truth spray. Do you think he'd be a truth spray? 23, 9. How is that a number between 1 and 7? What do you mean 23 or 9? What? I was gonna hit him with a metal detector. I'm gonna hit him with an X-ray, dude. That bastard has a bunny. What the frick?
So that's where Mr. Fluffy Bunny went. Guess I won't be getting the deposit back after all.
He's dead? Oh. Mention his glasses?
There's a pair of glasses in your boot.
My boot? My glasses! You helped me find them! Thank you, thank you, thank you, little girl!
You're welcome. Does he deserve
Tell
to go
you
to
what,
jail?
on your next birthday, I'll perform for free!
Don't perform anything for free for my birthday.
That's Don't worry about it.
I mean, we can't just toss him in jail for... Maybe we can. Oh, wait, he's an entertainer. He's an entertainer, right? So he has to go through. City morale has hit an all-time low. Anyone from the entertainment sector should be bumped to the front of the line. In mid. Come on in. That's right. He's an entertainer as much as he doesn't. I don't think he is. I took all of his stuff, though.
Ever since I pulled a bouquet of flowers from my parents' garden shop out of my sleeve, I knew I wanted to be a magician. And you're making this dream come true for me.
I wonder what the significance of glasses is.
And now that I have my glasses, I should be able to find my way to the party, no problem.
Oh, I see.
Alakazoo, Alakazee, my magic career is saved.
We'll see about that, buddy. Oh, perfect. The Edward the Great Magician. This magician had a booking to get to, and you could see that the sprawl needs joy at a time like this. And he could see because you found his glasses. Oh, wonderful. Good job. Hooray. Now you see me, and now you don't.
Hello!
Hello.
Hi.
Hello! We would like to enter. I would like to enter the sprawl, please.
And you are?
Magnus the Magnificent, renowned member of the Mages Guild. Surely you have heard of me.
Okay, first things first. You're gonna get... You know what? No. Whoops, I did not mean to do that. You're gonna get hit with a question. We're gonna interrogate you, and then I'm gonna hit you with a truth spray.
What business do you have in town today, Magnus?
At the Great Library, there is an incantation in Sir...
Bartholomew Inglebrook.
Bartholomew Inglebrook's third treatise on the...
Lunar implications.
Lunar implications for plant magic that becomes legible but twice a year. I must see it with my own eyes.
I doubt.
What the hell was that?
What was what?
You really struggled to get that out. I'm not convinced you know what you're talking about.
Well, you don't sound like you know what you're talking about either.
Okay, you're gonna get smashed up, dude. Hit you with the truth spray. Yeah. Hit you with that Chanel.
Under this robe, which disguises us so completely as Magnus the Magnificent, we're just a couple of goblins trying to get into the sprawl.
What are you doing? Why are you saying this?
And maybe when we're in, see a couple other gobbos to talk about what's going on in this city for folks like us.
Did you get sprayed with something? Stop talking, you idiot!
What is this? What just happened?
I think I just foiled your brilliant disguise.
You're going to jail. Oh. Oh my goodness.
You got us. We're goblins through and through. We're meeting up with a couple other gobbos to talk about what's going on in this city for folks like us.
What does that mean?
The princess goes missing, and all of a sudden there's a no-goblin order in the sprawl? What's that about?
Maybe a goblin kidnapped the princess?
I'd like to see the proof of that.
Melma, thanks for following on Twitch. Hello, Melma. You guys are getting the can. Sorry. Get owned, suckers. Have a good day.
Sorry, guys. I'm not gonna get punished for letting 2 rebel goblins in on No Goblin Day. It's straight to jail for you.
Get owned.
Oh no, please don't do this. We just wanted to see some friends. You're blowing this way out of proportion.
Are we though?
Forget it, Gary. We're just a couple goblins in a human world.
We're sorry. We're sorry. Oh, we're boned.
Ah, shit, we're boned. Okay. You received 24 gold for sending a pair of goblins to prison, who apparently are expecting to get boned. That's a max score right there, Magnus the Magnificent. You made the harsh and unpopular decision to toe the company line and throw 2 would-be rebels in jail. Ash is very proud of you today. Thank you, Ash. So funny. Oh my god. Yo, look at this guy.
Salutations to you, little sister of this big, beautiful world. My journeys across this land have brought me here to your doors.
Oh, salutations indeed. Why is
What
your
a
mouth
sweet
open?
fortune have in store for me today? That I do not know. But it's a hell of a ride, let me tell you.
I doubt this is this supposed to be, look at, he has like a pot lead. Is this like Stoner Gandalf? Is this Stoner Gandalf? Hello?
Where have you journeyed here from?
You really want to know?
I do. Yeah, tell me.
Oh, I've been around for a spell, always on the move. From the mountains north of Petrad, the great desert in the south of Marvog, along the crystal shores of Lake Inez, past the dread Castle Caladar and the quaint farmlands of Fireball Canyon. I've wandered through all of these many, many times, but for my money, there's no place like the sprawl. People everywhere you look leading their busy lives. Every once in a while, stop to take in how beautiful it all is. You can't buy that, little sister.
Oh yeah, this tiny little shed is so beautiful. I must remember to take a mental picture so I can conjure it whenever I feel like I'm having too much fun.
He is bait.
Could be a lot worse, little doodad. Not as if someone peed on your rug.
True spray? I think so. This is the last guy of the day. I think we hit him with a true spray.
Is
That's
that
a good
common expression?
pee on
It
my
is
rug.
where I come from.
Tell me about you getting stoned with like Willie Nelson. Hit you with a Chanel?
Ooh, that's a particularly potent blend right there. Tasty, a little sweet, with just enough bitter finish to keep you coming back for more.
What the frick?
Are you gonna tell me your deepest, darkest secrets now?
Secrets way down the soul, little sister. I have no secrets.
Oh!
My life is an open book.
He played us like a freaking fiddle.
Well, can you tell me something interesting anyway? I mean, I did spend an action point on the damn truth spray.
Sure thing, kid. Let me tell you some history. After King Oswin died, it didn't take long for would-be
X-ray him?
successors to
See if
start
he has
lining
drugs?
up.
I mean, he is stoned out of his mind. That's a good idea.
3 in particular, a young headstrong counselor, a battle-hardened lieutenant in the Guard Corps, and the court jester, although I don't know if anyone took him seriously or not. These 3 have been battling for control of the sprawl for years now.
But what about the princess? She's next in line.
True, but at the time she was just a kid. Now she's grown, but I fear that these outside forces are using her as a pawn.
I'm gonna get you. Oh, you do got drugs, dude. You got a baggie on you? What do you got here?
I call this particular blend Peace Blossom, bringing joy and mirth wherever she goes. Medicinal, of course.
Wait, does he count as a an entertainer? Confiscate the weed? Should we confiscate the weed or should we let him keep it? I think I should confiscate it so I can sell it. You know what I mean? That's kind of dirty on my part, isn't it? For a 12-year-old? But it's not a bad idea. Who's gonna buy the weed? I don't know. I'm taking his weed. Give it to me, old man.
I understand completely. You have a job to do and you're doing it. I hope you let that Peace Blossom spread and blow its beautiful bounty across the sprawl.
Hell yeah!
I'm just gonna put it in this contraband box here.
Hell yeah!
Yeah, man, that's cool too.
Other than that, I think he's good to go, dude. You're fine. Have a good one. enjoy your time here in the castle or in the kingdom.
I'm a leaf in the wind, little sister, and you are a gentle breeze guiding me along my way.
Should give it to the dad.
And there it is. I've reached my limit with you.
Right you are. Hasta la vista, baby.
Hasta la vista. Say la vie. You saw he was holding and purloined his stash. I'm sure it'll make its way to the authorities, right? Right? No. That was a perfect score too. Wow, we did pretty good today. Uh-oh.
Lil, you've got to close down the shed for the day and come with me immediately.
Who the hell are you? Who are you?
There's no time for your irritating brand of sarcastic millennial wit.
Ah. What's a millennial?
I can't believe they requested you. By now you've heard that Princess Desdemona has disappeared, right?
Yes.
Good. Any other week, the royal advisors might have given her a day or two before sounding the alarm.
Oh, this is Randy? This is not pulling on Randy?
But with the mucky mucks from Petrard and Marvog in town, we have to get her back before things around here get any worse.
I hope nothing bad happened to her, but what does any of this have to do with me?
I wonder how many voice actors they had in this game.
I asked my boss the same thing. In fact, I said, why the hell would they need that piece of... You know, that's not important now.
They probably had like voice actors that did multiple characters.
Do what you have to do to close up shop here, and then you're coming downtown to the city council chambers with me.
I'm coming downtown? I have weed on me, brother. I can't come downtown. Very close to a perfect day. 3.67, you were paid 20 gold for your shift. Thank you. Buttface was the only one we did not clear correctly, I guess, in a way. But I could have denied him, put him in jail, and all that, but I wasn't going to do that. I had to let him in because of Malcolm. Hey, Robert. How you doing? Oh, he talked about Randy? He isn't Randy? Oh, okay. Where the...
Hello?
Oh, this is downtown?
Is anyone there? Can somebody tell me why I've been summoned?
Lilith, guardian of the southern gate, step forward into the light.
What? Ooh.
What is this? Who are you? Can somebody please tell me what exactly is going on here?
Will, you have been chosen.
To play the hit game that's sweeping the sprawl. That's right, it's time for... So you think you can save a princess?
Yes.
What the hell is going on?
That's right, Lil. Today you're getting the chance to send one of these lucky adventurers on the escapade of a lifetime to search for and rescue your beloved Princess Desdemona.
I didn't ask to do this.
And let's find out who those lucky adventurers are.
One of these, we had to send him off to go rescue Princess Desdemona. There is no option for Shrek, so I don't want any of them.
Adventurer number 1 is a hard-headed, go-getting warrior from the desert plains of the alluring Marvog Empire. Please welcome Neil Warkiller.
Neil Warkiller.
Adventurer number 2 is a nomad by nature, mage by profession,
elf?
Who likes the rain and getting caught in a pina colada. It's Articulous Flamehands.
There's gotta be some sort of Shrek reference or something here. They just said a mage by profession who likes the rain and getting caught in a pina colada. Very much so as like the mirror from the Shrek movie going through all the different princesses.
And finally, adventurer number 3. You might recognize this thief from their wanted poster. Wanted dead or alive for looking so darn good. Let's hear it for Perry Shoutson.
Perry Shoutson.
I still don't fully understand what's happening.
And no heroic voyager would be complete without a shadowy figure pulling the strings from the darkness. So let's welcome our sponsors, Lieutenant Striker, Councilwoman Ash, and Court Jester Malcolm.
I'm rooting for you. Might makes right.
Focus and the day will be ours. Information is power.
Aim for the knees and bite, bite, bite.
Oh, what? No.
Now, Lil, you're going to get the chance to ask these adventurers a series of questions to determine their suitability for this quest. At the end of the third round, you choose the winner.
Hey,
of
T,
the
how you
grand
doing, T?
prize, being sent on a perilous mission to save the princess, a few guaranteed brushes with death, and a coupon for an all-you-can-eat dining experience at Monty's, home of the soup.
Dad does love Monty's. Let's do this.
Round 1.
All right, Lil, what would you like to ask our trio of intrepid would-be heroes?
Adventure number 1. What is your favorite ice cream? What is your origin story? Let's do that one.
Where do you come from?
And who would you like to ask?
Shit. The mage, the rogue, or the warrior? Where do you come from, Perry Shoutson?
Born in shadows, deep in the caves below the mining city of Mosh on the outskirts of Petrard. I grew up in darkness. In fact, the first time I saw daylight was last Thursday.
Hey, Queen, how you doing, Queen?
I don't need to tell you what a surprise that was. Who knew colors were so colorful?
You can ask another adventurer if you like.
What is your origin, Articulous Flameheads?
My origins are rather humble. My father was a chamberlain in the court of the dread King Vlad Invictus of Caladar, and my mother owned an exotic pet shop in the Duchy of Scarborough.
Nice.
They had 50-50 custody, but I was disowned by both as my magical prowess became apparent.
This guy, I gotta see what this guy's about, man. The warrior? No? Oh, never mind. Round 2.
And your second question is?
Perfect first date, deal with magic users, waylaid by bandits.
Joe Landry became a member.
Hey, Joe. Thanks for becoming a member. How you doing, Joe? What's going on? Good to see you. Welcome in. Appreciate you. Thank you for becoming a member of the channel. Hello, Moonflower. You think I should go with the freaking, the mage, yeah?
You are waylaid by bandits. What do you do?
I want to know this answer.
And who's that one for?
This one is for the warrior.
How many bandits? 11? 12? Simple. I rip out the throat of the first, so the coward cannot warn their coward friends. Before the rest know what has hit them, I have. I pile the bodies of the dead fools high in the air and burn them as a warning to all others who would dare get in my way.
I kind of like him. Yeah. Oh, indeed.
You can ask another adventurer if you like.
The mage, what happens if you got waylaid by bandits?
Bandits are no issue. I could conjure an army of sparrows or moles or whatever small creature best suited my purpose.
Small creatures?
Wouldn't it be better to conjure larger animals? Maybe something more ferocious?
I agree.
More ferocious than a mole? Actually, I'm not licensed to conjure anything bigger than a bread box, but they really are scary.
That is wrong, sir. I do not like that indeed. Sorry. Small animals, I don't think that's going to do it.
What's a guy gotta do to get picked for a question around here? I got some exciting answers.
I already picked you last round. Calm down.
Let's stick to the format, folks. There's a rich tradition we're preserving here. Please, wait your turn.
A warrior does not wait his or her turn. He or she acts.
All right, Neil, calm down now.
You are gaslighting me and the berserker spirits of my ancestors, Mike Melroy.
This is not good.
Looks like the warrior has entered the heightened state of berserker mode. Lil, which contestant do you think will be able to get us out of this dilly of a pickle?
The mage.
Neil, keep it together for just a few more seconds. Neil, what's your favorite animal?
Squirrel.
Neil, look at this little fella.
Ah.
I feel the blood rage calming. I can't murder everyone present in front of something so small and perfect. I am calm.
I can't murder everyone present in front of something so small and perfect.
Whew. I'm
Thanks
glad
for
you didn't
noticing.
pick anything larger than a bread box. I'm not licensed for that. Due to that unscheduled outburst, we are a little tight for time. Lil, do we squeeze in one more round, or are you feeling ready to choose?
No, one more round. One more. Freak out. One more round. One more.
I think I got one more round in me.
Yeah. I'm not sold on the mage.
Lil, what's your final question going to be?
Favorite childhood memory, prophetic dream, plans after rescue.
What are your plans after you rescue the princess?
And you're asking?
I'm asking that directly to the warrior.
For a warrior such as myself, there is no after. We live and die in the moment with no thought of what is to come.
Jesus.
Retirement plans are for suckers.
Okay.
You can ask another adventurer if you like.
I want to know the rogue.
Are you kidding me? I make this gig and I'm set for life. Rescuing the sole heir to the whole freaking sprawl? Insta-retired, baby.
Okay, he has motivation.
I'll be sipping pina coladas on the crystal shores of Lake Inez before you can say, would you like a curly straw for that pina colada, sir?
Oh, I love pina coladas. They mentioned it in my introduction.
Then the first round's on me. I picked his pocket earlier.
It's between the rogue or the warrior. I'm not choosing the mage. No way. No freaking way.
Uh-oh. You know what that means.
I have no idea what that means. This is so stupid.
You're stupid.
Hey!
That sound means it's time for the lightning round.
Oh.
Lil, please choose the adventurer that you'd like to see play the lightning round. All right, Perry, are you ready for the lightning round?
I am.
Oh, shit! Okay, all right.
Oh, too bad. Looks like that wasn't as enlightening as we'd hoped.
So it's not the rogue?
Oh my god. That wasn't real, right?
Uh-oh, you know what that sound means.
We're out of time.
Oh god, not again. My conscience can't take much more of this.
That sound means we are out of time.
Yeah.
All right, Lil, now's your moment of truth. Who do you want to choose to rescue Princess Desdemona?
Wait a sec. Up here? I mean, Striker, I would.
Don't overthink this. My hero is by far the strongest and the most experienced in
see.
battle. A natural choice to save our dear princess.
I agree.
My mage can heal a wound with a word, or smash through a rock wall with a wave of his wrist.
I
Don't
disagree.
overthink it, Lil. Make the right choice.
Thanks to you, my player's off the board and into a dustbin. There won't be any Yahtzee, Connect 4, or Kerplunk for me today. You used to be cool.
Ladies and gentlemen, humans and otherwise, the winner of So You Think You Can Save a Princess.
Oh, so you think you're smarter than a 5th grader. The winner is...
And proud owner of an all-you-can-eat dining experience at Monty's Home of the Soup is...
With a $48 gift card to Monty's Home of the Soup is...
Neil Warkiller the Warrior.
Hooray!
This pleases me. I am pleased.
And that's all for us here today. Please help control the pet population. Have your gargoyle spayed or neutered. So long, everybody.
Hey, that's what Bob Barker and Drew Carey says at the end of The Price is Right. Hey, subscriber. Thanks for subscribing, Ashley. Hello. Oh, dude, the stoned guy is here at the bar.
And then I had to choose who the heck was gonna rescue Princess Desdemona. It was the craziest thing.
Craziest thing for sure.
And don't even get me started on the lightning round.
Very good.
You have the most vivid imagination, Lil.
Why doesn't anybody believe me about these things?
Drew Carey says the pet thing too. He does. At the end of the show, just like Bob Barker. He said he would continue that for Bob Barker, and he did, or he does. Yeah, let's have a little bit of chitty chat. Hello?
Vulgar, barbaric fool! You should gather your goons, if they haven't already murdered each other, and leave!
Oh, you would just love that, wouldn't you?
Oh, God.
Yes, I would.
I would like to commend you on your choice of adventurer. The princess is as good as rescued.
On behalf of the Kingdom of Petrard, I vehemently disagree. You had the chance to send a cunning rogue, but instead you chose a big, dumb warrior.
Big, dumb warrior. Is the hat guy, does he have a new hat on this time?
She made the right choice. The Marvog Empire supports her.
The Kingdom of Petrard would grudgingly accept an apology for your actions.
I had doubled down.
That big dumb warrior is the right person for the job. My concern is the safe return of Princess Desdemona, not pleasing you. So put that in your pipe and smoke it.
Yeah, put that in your pipe and smoke it, says a 12-year-old.
Oh, why, I never. I won't forget this.
What he said.
Put that in your pipe and smoke it. Hello? Blinkston says nothing? Blinkston says nothing?
Is everything okay, Beverly?
No, Lil. No, everything is not
This
okay,
is the fake
Beverly.
warrior guy.
My dear true love, Princess Desdemona...
Just to recap, this is the dear true love that you've never met, but one time you both happened to be at the Goblin Ball Stadium?
You phrased that so beautifully. Yes, that same she.
What happened to the rogue guy? I accidentally killed him?
What about her, Bev?
When I'd heard she'd vanished, I tried to get on So You Think You Can Save a Princess, but none of the advisors wanted me as their champion.
I did deny him, didn't I? How did he get in?
Beverly, you're a janitor at the Goblin Ball Stadium.
Maybe you're right. Maybe a guy like me can't be the hero in my own life story.
Hello, Lula.
Mom always said I lacked that main character energy. Tell me what to do, Lil. Should I return to my job or go off to rescue my darling love?
You know what, Beverly? You're so passionate, you should risk it for the biscuit.
What the hell?
What the
I say,
hell?
go for it, Beverly. Risk it for the biscuit.
Maybe he'll be the one that saves Princess Desdemona.
What biscuit?
Okay.
It's a metaphorical biscuit. In this case, the biscuit is the princess.
And you think I should risk what exactly?
Your ass.
Risk your life, Beverly.
Without Princess Desdemona, my life has no meaning anyway.
That's so sad.
Aye, indeed. And thus I will be off to find my destiny. Thank you, Lil.
for everything.
I'm doing good. I'm doing good too, yeah. Hello, Lula.
Don't mention it.
Can't talk. Pretending to cook while I spy on that hunka fine piece of wizard over there.
Oh, she's got a thing for the stoner wizard. Sick, dude.
Can't talk, Lil. Pretending to wipe the counter while I eavesdrop on the prince and the praetor over there.
Okay, all right. He's got a new hat on.
Salutations to you, little sister of this big, beautiful world.
Hello.
My journeys across this land have brought me here.
Hunk of wizard.
I know. We met. At the gate?
Whoa, I completely forgot. Gotta go easy on the peace blossom. Anywho, what did you want to talk about?
War?
Do you really think war is on the horizon?
Mark my words, little sister. The sulfur mines in Petrard have not been this busy in a generation, filling the air with smoke as they produce gunpowder and explosives.
Can we sell him back his own weed?
And the Marvog are sharpening their knives. How many ballets can there be? With a praetor already established, this looks like training to me.
Hey,
Even
Waffle.
here in the sprawl, the power vacuum of King Oswin's death has everyone jockeying for position, threatening the internal balance of the entire kingdom. But then again, what do I know? Just an old wizard wandering from town to town looking for a little bit of joy to put in my pocket. Anything else you want to know about?
King Oswin?
What do you know about King Oswin?
After King Oswin died, it didn't take long for would-be successors to start lining up. 3 in particular, a young headstrong counselor, a battle-hardened lieutenant in the Guard Corps, and the court jester. Although I don't know if anyone took him seriously or not. These 3 have been battling for control of the sprawl for years now.
I'm gonna sell the peace blossom to the guy out in the alleyway.
But what about the princess? She's next in line.
True, but at the time she was just a kid. Now she's grown, but I fear that these outside forces are using her as a pawn.
Ladies don't think Billy Bob Thornton is attractive? I'm sure there's some ladies that think Billy Bob Thornton is attractive on a very unique scale, yeah?
Anything else you want to know about?
What do you know about Councilwoman Ash?
Back when I knew Ash, she was already bitter, jaded, and afraid of anything she didn't understand. A true protectionist, looking to keep everyone in their own little box. If she had her way, nothing would ever change or grow, and eventually we would all look, dress, and think exactly the same way. Anything else you want to know about?
Stryker.
What do you know about Lieutenant Stryker?
Stryker has always lived in a world of black and white. There's good and evil and nothing in between. If you're good in Stryker's eyes, you get nothing. Left to fend for yourself, but free. But if you're bad, the hammer of the law is swift and brutal. Small offenses come attached to massive mandatory minimum punishments. You've heard of 3 strikes and you're out? As far as Stryker's concerned, it's 2 strikes. The strike you make and the strike she makes. Anything else you want to know about?
What do you know about Malcolm?
I have no idea what Malcolm's end goal is, and honestly, I don't think he knows either. I think if he had his way, there'd be no rules, no laws, no little god, just let the whole place run itself. This dog-eat-dog mentality would work for some, and for others, things could get a whole lot worse. He doesn't care about people, doesn't care if they're good or bad. Our greatest strength is how we work together.
Could you imagine if we didn't let him in?
Under Malcolm, we would never reach anything near our collective potential. Anything else you want to know about?
No, that's good. You did just well. I want to talk to the hat guy.
This hat, it is not as fantastic as my previous hat. My journey, it continues.
Thank you, Antonio Banderas. Very well. Let's go to the alleyway and sell some weed. As a 12-year-old. Teamwork does make the dream work. You're so true. Hello? Hello, brother.
You've been at this a while. You should have enough cash by now to power up your arsenal. Take a look.
Yeah, we're gonna get some upgrade. $45 for the weed, my good man. Yeah, we're gonna be dripping that and dripping that. $148. Give me another upgrade on the metal detector. Oh crap. Yes, give me a metal detector upgrade mixed with some more of those. And that will be good for me. Thank you. Have a good one, my good man. Made quite a bit of money. That was a $45 bag of weed. Probably the cheapest bag of weed you've ever seen. I don't know what time period. I don't know what the inflation. I don't know what the economy is like in this kingdom, but here we are. Very well. Oh wait, did I need to go out anywhere? Hang on.
I don't really have anywhere to be.
Okay, never mind.
I think I've done everything.
You've done. Hit the hay. Time to hit the hay. Got some steak ones at the Texas Roadhouse the next night. You better have gotten some rolls as well at Texas Roadhouse. I don't know what they do. If anybody's ever been to a Texas Roadhouse, I don't know what they do to their rolls. I don't know how they make them, but they are the greatest thing in the entire world. 100%. Buttface, having discovered the hidden message, Great Uncle Jerry's will, Buttface ditched his cart of wilted produce and set out to pursue his dream. With the money he made off of the sale of his farm, he bought an old castle in a snowy little village in the mountain. There, he set up his chocolate shop. After months of painstakingly collecting ingredients and mastering intricate recipes, he unfortunately discovered that the castle he purchased was extremely haunted. Nobody in town believed his pleas for help dealing with spirits and phantoms. In fact, the town doctor had him declared insane and carted him off to a sanitarium, which, as it happened, was located in a different haunted castle. The children of that snowy little town still tell the tale of the goblin in the castle who smelled of moldy radishes. Thus ends Buttface's tale. Alright. The Edward the Great eventually arrived at Becky Schneiderman's birthday celebration. He hit the ground running with his tried and tested routine. He opened with pick a card, moved into is that your handkerchief, and ended strong with the classic how many eggs do you have in your pocket trick. Unfortunately, none of these impressed any of the preteen party goers, which the Edward could clearly see now that he had his glasses. After his performance, the Edward enjoyed a piece of vanilla cake and awkwardly waited for Mr. Schneiderman to settle his payment. With the check in his pocket, the Edward went straight to his parents' garden shop to boast of his success. Unfortunately, the Edward's parents didn't consider a check for 37 gold, 40 before deducting the price of the piece of vanilla cake, to be much of a success. They were very disappointed in their son's career choice, which the Edward could clearly see because of his glasses. Gary and Julian were afraid of going to jail with the increased hostility towards their kind on the outside. They only imagined it would be worse inside the dungeon walls. To their surprise, among the other wrongfully convicted and prejudiced prison population, they found a captive audience. They found a captive audience. They told their comrades of the plight of the common goblin and the injustices they faced in life. Although they had missed the Goblin Liberation Army's official secret rally, they made do holding their own for their fellow inmates. They inspired many, helping spread the good word of rebellion in the sprawl. After 48 hours, the two goblins were released. Life on the outside would never be the same for them again. Having discovered a type of kinship among the incarcerated, Gary and Julian took new stock in the infamous idea that there is no distinctly sprawling criminal class except Congress. Mark Goblin Twain. Oh my god. Okay. Echo the Wanderer, after stopping in at the Twisted Sisters for a glass of his triple of choice, Echo proceeded to head down to Pinhead's, the local bowling club in Sprawl, where his team was playing for the league night. Regrettably, without the calming effects of his particularly potent Peace Blossom, he was an absolute wreck, and his team not only lost their match, but were disqualified from the league when Echo's bowling partner pulled out a blunderbuss during the game. That's a bummer, dude. Neil Warkiller, after winning So You Think You Can Save a Princess, Neil Warkiller ran in berserk state of rage in a direction he hoped the princess was in. After a day and a half of this ceaseless, frenzied running, Neil arrived at the bandits' castle where they were holding their Princess Desdemona captive. They were no match for the enraged warrior and were mercilessly slain, but when Neil's berserker's rage subsided, he discovered that Princess Desdemona was not being held at the castle, and that castle was actually a quaint country farmer's market populated by elderly locals. Oh well, maybe your princess is in another farmer's market. Oh my god. Articulous Flame Hands. Having lost So You Think You Can Save a Princess, Articulous returned to his tower and his pile of unpaid bills. Not gonna lie, Articulous really needed this gig. The reward for saving a member of the royal family would have settled the lion's share of his debts, not to mention the money he saved with all the free soup from Monty's. Perry Shelton, the margarita-loving master thief turned to a pile of dust, was swept into a dustpan, then tossed out the window. Oh my god, dude. That's awesome. That's awesome.
Lil, rise and shine.
No.
Aw, Dad, you rise, you shine. I'll take 5 more minutes.
Facts.
It's time to get up.
Such a vibe.
Shouldn't you be down at the guard shed? And shouldn't I be heading down to cover for you?
Thank you, Nikki, for following on Twitch. Hello, how are you?
Do you want the good news or the bad news?
Bad news.
We have to work the night shift tonight.
Good news?
I'm going back to bed.
No, you're getting out of this house and taking some time to yourself today.
Okay.
Why do we have to work the night shift?
Good news or bad news?
Hello, Mike. How's it going? Bad news.
Apparently you didn't pick the right person's champion for the rescue mission, whatever that means. And they're punishing you for it.
F.
And I won't be able to cover for you, because I'm also working the night shift at the East Gate.
Okay. And what's the good news?
There isn't any. I guess it was just bad news this time.
Oh, well, what if I would have said good news?
Who's punishing you?
No one. I work the night shift a couple times a week to help us get by.
Help us get by or help your gambling / drinking addiction?
Oh, Dad. I didn't know that.
So, I guess you could say the economy is punishing me. That and inflation.
You're punishing yourself?
Taxes keep going up. I might have to get a third job so we can keep affording things like your little doohickey here.
Or stop gambling and stop drinking, but one's easier said than done.
Wait, don't
Both
touch
are
that!
easier said than done. Whoa, hey!
Whoa, what just happened?
Do you want the good news or the bad news? Both are. I don't know.
I feel fine, sweetie. No need to look all blurry about it. Now you get out of here and enjoy your day off. But don't enjoy it too much. You have to work all night, remember?
Okay, I'm going. Just try not to operate any heavy machinery until I get back. I should probably check in with Dr. B and make sure my dad isn't radioactive.
Might be able to afford things if you don't gamble so much. Well, yeah. Maybe afford a McDouble from time to time.
Now you get out of here and enjoy your day off. But don't enjoy it too much. You have to work all night, remember?
Yeah, I'm 12 years old. Remember?
I'm not going anywhere without my chronometer 3000.
Thank you. We gotta go to Dr. B. Yeah. Oh, hello. There's rats in here? Oh. Oh. Ew. Uh-oh.
Oh, God. The rat problem is even worse than I thought. We eat all of our meals here.
Yeah, you're definitely right. She gags. I don't want to see that ever pop up again. Squeak. Squeak. Is this Mr. Fantastico? He has a rat on his head.
This hat, it is not as fantastic as my previous hat. My journey, it continues.
It reminds me of Jersey a little bit. Yeah. Very well. Hello, honeypot. How are you? Child labor much? Exactly. What the hell is going on here?
I think I can hear my friends out back. I want to go play.
You don't have time for that. You need to get a job. You need to do your taxes.
I think I can hear...
Sorry. La-dum, da-dum. La-dum, da-dum. La-dum, da-dum. Wash your sister sauce? I beg your pardon? Is that Worcestershire sauce? Worcestershire sauce? Wash your sister sauce? Oh, there's a way over here? Oh, crap. Look at these guys.
Isla, Simon, Lamont. How's it going, guys?
Hey, if it isn't Little Miss, I haven't been around for a while. Where you been all this time?
I'm working.
Not around. I got what every kid fears they'll get one day.
That's like exactly the conversation you have at 19 years old when you get your first job at like the Dollar Tree, and then like all your friends that don't have to get jobs because their parents don't pressure them to get jobs, instead they can stay at home living rent free. They're like, yo, where have you been for like the past year? I don't know, I'm sorry, I'm just kind of like getting my first job and working and having to pay rent now. What are you doing? Oh, my parents let me live here for free and I don't have to do anything. Must be nice. Sorry, that was taken back from a Can's flashback. I apologize.
Chickenpox?
Chickenpox.
Worse than that, Simon. I got a job.
Also from
What
a
are you up to?
Can's flashback.
Well, you just missed the rock throwing portion of our morning. Sadly, we chucked the last rock in the alley over the fence. Next, well...
We were thinking of seeing if we could get our mitts on some of the cool stuff that Garby guys got over there. They look like magical toys, basically.
One of the few perks of my job is getting to play with those toys. Can confirm, they're fun.
Come on, Lil. Hit up Garby for some loot for us.
Oh my god. Oh, hello. Most of these criminals are part of the notorious Hilltop Gang. Bunch of dorks. Yo, Hilltop Gang? That's the developers. Hilltop Studios. Hello?
Hi, Lil. Sorry, I'm not quite ready to open up the shop yet. I can't seem to find my inventory key. What are you doing up so early?
I hate Arby's.
Working the graveyard shift tonight. So, I'm finally available to see some of my friends who have responsible parents and reasonable bedtimes.
I actually did, once upon a time, I actually did do graveyard shift at 16. I did work graveyard shifts at 16. I was working from like 10 p.m. to 6 a.m. Yeah, 10 p.m. to 6 a.m. during my summer times in high school.
People like those small hooligans over there?
Those aren't small hooligans. They're my friends. And I was actually coming to talk to you about letting us borrow a couple of items.
I stand by my statement. And we can talk about loaning you some merchandise later. But first, I've lost the key to my inventory, and I think one of them might have stolen it.
One of my jobs was to drive around a golf cart, not because I worked at a golf course, but they had a golf court where I worked. And one time I brought Danielle to work with me, and it was a bad mistake because I let her drive at the age of like 15, and she drove the golf cart while I was in the passenger seat. She drove it off a hill and we ended up in a ditch, like face down. And I'm not even kidding. I never let her drive ever again, even till this day.
Maybe you could talk to them for me. Work your little guardsman magic and see what you could do to get it back.
On it.
Hey, where you going?
I know. Sorry. I just want to look at everything.
All right, guys, time to confess. Which one of you took poor Garby's inventory key?
Wasn't me.
Liar.
I don't know.
I ain't saying nothing.
It was him. The one with the headband.
That's the way it's gonna be, is it? Listen, I need that key to upgrade tools and buy more power crystals. So one of you is gonna tell me who's responsible.
Are you a lawyer all of a sudden?
Nope, but I'm a guardsman. I hope you got your story straight, because I really don't want to go down to the guard shed and get my metal detector.
Amazing things what we'll do for a pretty girl. I know, right? Except it was like in the middle of the night. It was like 2 in the morning. And I was like, what the frick do we do?
So tell me, which one of you took Garby's key?
Simon did.
I've never brought this up to the group before, but I think Isla is a kleptomaniac.
Kleptomaniac?
I always see her taking things out of Lamont's backpack when he's not looking. But also...
Think Isla did it?
Between you and me, I saw Lamont poking his big, dumb, handsome nose that sits in the middle of his gorgeous face all around that booth.
Oh my god, she has a thing for Lamont?
It was probably him. Oh, he's such a bad boy, but also...
It was Simon.
I could make up my mind now, or dig a little deeper.
Okay, maybe Isla isn't a klepto, but she did go through his bag just before you got here.
Yeah, see, you're dodgy, dude.
Maybe she's got a good reason to be going through his stuff. I got here third, so I didn't see anything.
I know it wasn't me. I'm in a bit of a two-strike situation with my parents, and I'll be sent to the National Ballet School in Marvog if I get in trouble again.
National Ballet School? Could you imagine being threatened? If you're a bad girl, you will be sent, and I will send you not to boot camp, but I will send you to the National Ballet School. I guess that's what? Is that girls like boot camp maybe? I don't know.
But I'm telling you, Lamont got here first, and I saw him rooting around Garby's shop.
All right.
I said it before, I'll say it again. It was Isla.
It's Lamont, you liar. I've had enough. Lamont is the guy. He's the guy you want. He's the guy.
So, did you figure out who took my key?
I did. Yes.
I hate to be a narc, but I think it was
Lamont.
It was probably Lamont. He's the tough-looking kid with the missing tooth.
Thanks, Lil. I'll be right back.
Ballet's brutal. Oh, I know. There's no way I would ever physically be able, in any of my life, in any of my years of my life, there would be no way that I would ever be able to work my feet, have the balance, most importantly, work the feet like they do. Like, you stand on like a nail.
Hey, you! Mullet boy! Stay right where you are!
It's like exotic dancing. Like a stripper pole. I know this is going a little bit off here. That takes incredible strength to be able to do that. Incredible strength. You gotta have like some serious like core body strength, serious leg strength. Garby isn't smart or strong or fast. By the time he reached Lil Hooligan's friends, they had run off. But Lil had been correct and startled. Lamont dropped the key as he fled. Yeah, you little bastard.
Ugh, got the key back. And those hooligans ran off. It's a win-win. Now my shop is ready to open. For helping me out, I'd like to offer you some gold to upgrade one of your tools. Or load up on crystals. Whatever your Lil heart desires.
I don't have enough money. Oh, I guess I do have money now. I haven't really needed to use the bullwhip. Give me another truth spray. Thank you. Susie went to ballet. Of course Susie went to freaking ballet. That just makes sense. That is why the universe is somewhat balanced. It's because that happened back in 1988. Where am I going? Start your shift. The dig site. Exciting coliseum for overpriced food. Dungeon Malcolm's office. Did I need to go to B? I need to go to B, right? Let's go to the dig site. Dr. B. The entrance to the dig site is closed, but there's a note. I have convened a meeting at the Mages Guild. The dig site is closed for the day. Oh, frick. Dr./Marquise Beatrix von Matterhorn.
Well, that's just great. What am I supposed to do now? I guess I could go back in time to when she was here.
I mean, I guess. Yeah, use the chronometer 3000. Let's do it. See what happens? Shut it down? No, let's see what happens. Your reckless use of the chronometer 3000 triggered a catastrophic rift in the space-time continuum. You died? Okay.
Well, that's just great. What am I supposed to do now? I guess I could go back in time to when she was here.
No.
But Dr. B did say I could only use it at the guard shed. Maybe that's why it's on the fritz? I better just get to my shift before this thing explodes.
Head to the shed to work the night shift. All unvisited locations will become unavailable. Let's not do that. Let's go to the Coliseum, see if there's anything new here. And the exciting Coliseum for overpriced food. Hello, Serendipity. How are you? How are you doing? The Milton Marauders versus Sprawl Brawlers.
Step right up, one and all, and win some money on the Goblin Ball.
Oh.
Hello again, Fredo.
Fredo.
Again? I've never seen you before in my life.
But I placed a bet with you on the last game.
Doesn't ring a bell.
The Kalidar Lightning game against the Brawlers? I won some money.
Okay, if you say so. Person I've never seen before. Anyways, you want to make a bet on the game? Here are the teams at play, kiddo. Which one do you want to hear about? This team went under a major rebranding and hired a whole new set of eager rookies. They're fast, but lack the muscle mass that some of the more seasoned teams have. Let's hope the starch in those new uniforms doesn't slow them down too much. You sure you want to bet on them?
No. I want to bet on
Here are
the
teams at
Sprawler
play,
Brawlers.
kiddo. Which one do you want to hear? Ah, the home team.
Yeah, the home team.
People either love them or they hate them. Me? I'm indifferent. But with the princess missing, the kingdom could really use a win right now. Nah, if only those bums would get up off their behinds and show a little hustle every now and again. Great team, though. Are you sure you want to bet on them?
The reason Cans watches exotic dancers is to admire their core strength. Though I used to work with exotic dancers, is what it was. For 5 years. Not all of them were great. Majority weren't great. Like, egotistic very much, but that's beside the fact.
How much you looking to gamble?
I'll gamble all my money of 20. Are you sure? I am very sure.
All right, kid. Your bet is in. Good luck.
Grandma? Oh, wait, this is the lady that bets money.
Oh, hello, dear. Are you here to watch the Goblin Ball game?
Hiya, Mrs. A. I usually find Goblin Ball too boring to watch, unless, of course, there's a little action on it, if you know what I mean.
Did I learn the pull? I tried it. I couldn't do it, dude. There's no way. I did not have the absolute strength to do it.
I most certainly do. I've got this month's pension check riding on a sure thing tip that's gonna pay out big time.
Grandma, pension check, putting it all on who?
sure seem confident, Mrs. A. Care to share that tip with this underage gambler?
Your father wouldn't be pleased with me, but I'll tell you what.
Actually, I've already placed my bet for the game. Good luck, though, Mrs. A.
Ah.
Oh, all right. Say hi to that father of yours for me.
Look at his hat now. It's the beard chug hat. Is that the hat for you, buddy?
This hat, it is not as fantastic as my previous hat. My journey, it continues.
Let's watch some Goblin Ball.
Let's do it.
What an embarrassing series of unfortunate accidents for the Sprawl Brawlers. First, Jorbala Pepstein failed to barrel roll out of the way of the Marauders' lightning-fast offensive line. Then the dynamic duo, Edie and Audrey O'Goblin, only shaved 12 of the 14.7 seconds off of the time the Brawlers needed to open the Diamond Snorf's cage. It all comes down to the final wagon wheel toss today, folks, and the coach has sent in Sir Warren of Bainbridge, the bad boy of the Brawlers' midfield passive-aggressive line. He's muttering something to himself. He spits. He lifts the wheel above his head. He spins. He spins again. He spins a third time, and it's launched. The Marauders' weather wizard can't touch a throw like that, and it's through the posts. The Sprawl Brawlers win.
Oh! We did it. Hooray!
Lucky guess, kid. Come back next time for all your illegal gambling needs. Just ask for Fredo.
I will. That's one thing I need to do this year. That's one thing I would like to do this year. I need to go to an Anon meeting. We won $20 or 20 gold. 20 gold. That was very clutch. Very clutch indeed. What happens if I go to Dungeon Malcolm's office? Are they going to be here chilling? Anything to say? Oh my god, it's the goblins in the jail. I put you there. Every castle needs a creepy dungeon, am I right? You are right. Adam. Oh, nobody's there? Oh, sad face. Oh, fine. Fine. Head down to the shed to work the night shift. Yep, time to head in. Man, time to head in.
What's this? A mysterious present? Perhaps a secret admirer?
It's a bomb. Lilith, guardian of the Southern Gate. Excellent work picking the obvious choice for the princess rescue mission. Unfortunately, the warrior seems to have gotten themselves into some hot water with the farmers union. Not your fault though. Anyways, please enjoy this one-time bonus. Message included. P.S. Sorry to hear about the night shift. Lieutenant Stryker. You received a free metal detector slot upgrade. Oh, sweet. Nice. That's actually really cool. There is no writ for the night shift. However, there is a book labeled Monster Manual sitting in front of Lil. No writ. Anything's up for grabs? The Sprawl Monster Manual First Edition. Doppelganger / shapeshifters. Frequency is very rare. Special attacks: shape change, sneak attack. Weakness: susceptible to physical damage. Alignment: chaotic evil. Size: small to medium humanoid. Does your loved one seem more addled than usual? Maybe they're replaced by a doppelganger. These monstrous creatures have the ability to superficially assume the appearance of anyone when dealing with a suspected shapeshifter. Show them an item they should recognize where possible. Show them their child. Show them Jimmy. What? Note: chemical compounds such as the patented Truth Spray have no effect on what are essentially gelatinous blobs. Forest entities. Rare stomp. Fire, woodcutter's axe, their weakness, alignment, true neutral, size, climbable. The story of the first transformation from mundane tree to sentient, mobile being is lost to history. These creatures are extremely dangerous, but generally motivated by threats to their territory. The bark of forest entity is often the site of cryptic magical ruins and prophetic writings that can be deciphered. Goblins, very common, no special attack, weakness, susceptible to physical injury. Alignment is varied and their size is small. When the great expansion of the sprawl was undertaken by King Osman and Osman I, and then his son King Osman II, goblins participated as laborers and artisans in the city's construction. In recent times, various crimes and misfortunes have been widely attributed to this group, leading to their decreased presence in public life. Whether or not they have an actual predisposition, Jesus Christ, for crime and mayhem, it hotly debated by the High Council and a new human rights group. The herring, about 50-50 frequency, chaotic neutral, small fish. Beware the red herring. Its siren calls has led many adventurers to follow the wrong path or to find enemies where none exist. Use your judgment and don't believe everything you hear or see. The temptation to believe a red herring is strong, but be vigilant and you will come out on top. Lycanthropes, aka werewolves. Chaotic evil, post-transformation equals big as F. Academics are split on whether this affliction is magical or medical. The cursed of afflicted person suffers an attack or bite and come the first full moon transforms into a half man, half beast, killing machine. In most cases, the individual remains blissfully unaware of the transformation, but in some cases, they know and desperately seek asylum to save their loved ones from their dark passenger. Mole people. Small, varied, often true neutral. Long ago, a subset of humans and elves carved out a life to live underground. This evolutionary branch began to change to accommodate their new existence. They became smaller, relying more heavily on their sense of smell and hearing than their soon underdeveloped eyesight. In addition, their hands and fingers become more claw-like because of the digging. While considering disfigured and even monstrous by some, please do not persecute the mole people. They are not to be punted. After all, without mole person labor and digging know-how, the sprawl wouldn't enjoy the world's greatest sewer system. Necromancer. Lawful and evil, all bodies are breach bodies. Magic practitioners have been broken their codes and oaths and turned to the forbidden arts. Although not illegal, they should be discouraged from entering the sprawl. Oh, okay. No, the Mages Guild would gladly welcome a fallen wizard who has seen the error of their ways back into the fold. However, not one has yet chosen to give up the dark arts once they've tasted the sweet necromancy. That's like Harry Potter. Vampires. Alignment, usually evil, but the best not to judge a book by its cover. They're human-sized. In centuries past, vampires were the stuff of myths and legends, sticking to the shadows and covering up their ghastly deeds in order to remain hidden from polite society. Recently, as a result of the powerful vampire rights movement led by goth rock icon Vlad Extreme, vampires have come out of the closet, and many have become productive members of society. Holy hell. What are we getting ourselves into? We're working the night shift, baby. And we also got that extra metal detector. I would like to do maybe 2-2. Hit me with the bullwhip, decoder, metal detector. That maybe take it off a truth spray and go double. No, we'll leave that as is. There we go. I think that's good. Let's begin. Hello, Alex. How's it going? Okay, this is a vampire.
Good evening, child. I have not seen you at the post before.
Yeah, you know how it goes. Drew the short straw this time. Burning it at both ends, you know. Just gotta keep on trucking through.
6 people will come to the gate today, or tonight.
I hear you. Working the graveyard shift myself.
Yeah.
You said it.
What did you say your name was, sir?
Heinrich.
Heinrich.
And last name?
Von Pyre.
Von Pyre. Heinrich Von Pyre.
Von Pyre?
Von Pyre.
Title?
Count.
Count.
Your name is Count Heinrich von Pyre?
Yes.
That's a fun name to have.
It is? Huh. It is. Why, thank you, little girl. I happen to come from a long line of Von Pyres.
There you go, the Von Pyres.
I have no doubt in my mind.
Throw rice at the vampire? Is that a thing? Crystalline. Hello, Crystalline. How are you? Wait, is throwing vampires don't do garlic. When would... What? Can we have the monster manual again? Common, change into bat. Okay. Sunlight, UV, garlic, counting bags of small grains. Usually evil, but best not to judge a book by its cover. Yeah? They have to count things by some lore? Oh my god.
Maybe this will loosen your lips.
This is incredible.
A bag of rice. You're showing me a bag of rice? Why would you do such a thing? Would you happen to know how many grains of rice there are in that bag?
He can't handle it.
I don't know. A lot?
Oh, he has to count it.
Holy crap. Okay, just give it to me. I will count them for you.
Oh, this is
a
wonderful.
bag of rice. I never, in all my years.
Oh, this is great.
Okay, weirdo. Next.
Maybe you didn't know it, but a vampire is cursed to count every grain of rice in a bag that is given to him. This kept him busy before daybreak. Good job. I honestly did not know that. I don't know. I mean, I know count from Sesame Street. Does that count?
Listen, little girl, there isn't much time. You must send me to jail immediately. I pray you don't make me explain any further. We haven't the time.
Okay, calm down. I've seen you before. Better hurry. Have I seen them before, though? I don't think I have.
This guy doesn't seem interested in small talk. I better get on with the job.
Okay, who could he be? He's not a vampire. Could he be a necromancer? Could he be a doppelganger? You think he's a werewolf?
I assure you, I am in my right mind. You must gather the other guards and escort me to the dungeons right now.
Yeah, that sounds like a werewolf.
I know it is a strange request, but it is a matter of grave importance. And by grave importance, I mean someone could die.
Yeah, that's werewolf.
Grave importance? A bit on the nose.
I was hoping it would be.
I mean, if he wants to go to jail, just send his ass to jail. Send me to jail. Let's go. Jail him for the werewolf. He's a werewolf.
Thank you. Bless you, child. The world is a safer place now.
That guy has my accent. So you have the accent of like all the villagers in Fable? That's incredible.
I really hope you get the help you need.
You observed and understood this man's affliction. Licanism. You made the right decision, but could have arrived at it sooner. Right, okay. Right. I mean, I guess I could have just rewind that too, but that's fine. What the frick?
Oh my god.
Did you just come back from an
little one.
orgy?
Not a god, just an incredibly handsome mortal. People make that mistake all the time. It is I, Prince Phineas, heir to the throne of Petrard.
Is he pulling my leg? Incredibly handsome?
Incredibly handsome? Really?
11 out of 10, baby.
Barf.
Now,
do you have anything to declare? Please say no and just go about your business.
As a matter of fact, I do.
Yeah, I was afraid of that.
I declare that I am...
Go on.
Go on.
What?
You kind of trailed off there?
What?
You
are
said,
what? You are what?
I declare that I am...
And
then what?
okay, and I feel like I'm gonna regret asking, but what have you been doing tonight?
What do you want me to say? Milkmaids? Or what I've been doing with the milkmaids?
Yes, just give me the details. Thank you for the 16 months, Alex. I appreciate that. Forgot it's 16 months already. Keep it up, Cans. Your videos are the ones keeping me strong. Oh, very good. Big ups to you. Appreciate that, Alex. Thank you for the strong message there. And thank you for 16 months. I appreciate you. Hello. Good to see you. Yeah. Absolutely. Hello, Cinder Foxy.
Well, we've come this far. What have you been doing with the milkmaids?
I got thrown out for trying to stretch a single into a double.
What the frick does that mean? That can mean so many things.
I just feel sorry for you, man.
Don't pity me, little one. I am a crown prince of the realm.
A sad one.
You're supposed to be on vacation. Get out of here. Do you not read dates? Read the dates, you frick. You tell me I can't read. Obviously, you can't read, Mr. Jefferson. By the way, how are you, Jefferson? Good to see you.
Aren't you here trying to win the hand of Princess Desdemona?
Well, sure I am, but when the Mages Guild throws a party in your honor, boy, do they know how to show you a good time.
One milkmaid is not enough for me, and I need 2 milkmaids.
And you can't stop a fox from stealing eggs, am I right? Huh?
What?
What? What does that even mean?
It means everyone always thought the Sprawl was crazy for being aligned with such an uptight group of old bores. They really know how to show a guy a good time.
No, I meant the thing about the foxes stealing eggs.
It's Friday. You don't read on Fridays? Today is not Friday.
Can't stop them, and I'm the fox.
Lock him up for being a Chad?
Barf, 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 barf. Good night, Prince Phineas.
That's me. Ha ha.
Yeah, I know. That's why I said it. Now get out of here, you drunk fool.
Oh, all right.
I don't like him. I don't like it. Oh, God.
Good evening, my dear.
This is Abernathy. You're out awful late, especially with all these comings and goings about the Sprawl.
That's not really her, huh?
My stars, would you look at the time? How the day does get away from you. I best be turning in.
That's not her. That's not her. Medium-sized human. Who's a medium-sized human? A doppelganger is a medium-sized human. Does your loved one seem more addled than usual? Maybe they've been replaced by a doppelganger. The ability to superficially assume the appearance of anyone when dealing with a suspected shapeshifter. Show them an item they should recognize. Where possible, show them their child.
Something is seriously weird here.
Show
Didn't I
her.
read somewhere about showing people something familiar?
Show her the sweet roll, because isn't she the one that gave me the sweet roll? Don't show the whip.
Does this do anything for you?
Oh, yes. It is very nice. Thank you.
That was one of your award-winning bonds, Mrs. Abernathy. You don't recognize it?
Award-winning buns.
She's got teeth.
Don't you recognize it?
You're not Mrs. Abernathy at all, are you?
Ew. Ew.
Get out of here, you lousy shapeshifter monster.
Ew. You tried to show Mrs. Abernathy her own buns. I beg your pardon? Revealing her to be a shape-shifting monster. Well done. Thank you. Ew.
Well, well, well. If it isn't the little girl who works the guard shed. I was hoping we'd meet again. I'd love to stay and chat, but I have a rather important meeting to attend.
At this time of night? He's a regular humanoid size. He's a necromancer. Magic practitioners who have broken their codes and oaths and turned to the forbidden arts, although not illegal, they should be discouraged from entering the sprawl. Note, the Mages Guild would gladly welcome a fallen wizard who has seen the error of their ways back into the fold. However, not one has yet chosen to give up the dark arts. Okay, I'm about to get you.
And what exactly is this meeting you're attending?
If you must know, I was summoned by Praetor Kargan personally. It is a highly confidential matter that doesn't concern you.
You're a liar?
As a guard of the kingdom, you don't tell me what does and does not concern me. I tell you what does and does not concern me.
Get smoked by a 12-year-old?
A backbone. Interesting. Foolish, but interesting.
I'm gonna hit you with a truth spray. Get smoked by Chanel?
When I was a little boy and my powers were beginning to form, I had a budgie named Petey. Petey was my best, nay, only friend.
Wait a sec, a budgie named Petey. Wait a sec. Didn't Lloyd Christmas? Wait a sec. Didn't Harry? Harry had a budgie named Petey. Wait a sec. Lloyd Christmas gave it to the blind kid.
When he flew full speed into the window and fell to the floor, my innate ability to rouse the dead awakened. Have I spent most of my adult life trying to hide these forbidden gifts? Yes. Do they come in handy when certain foreign visitors practice their ballet and decapitate a few chambermaids? Also, yes.
He's lying. It's kind of hard to make that argument when we have truth spray on him. I don't really know what I got there. Can I call someone? Can I hotline someone? He does have a wand as well. He does have a wand. So we know he's in the dark arts. Should I x-ray him? Oh, you got nothing, dude. You just got books.
So, what's the book?
This ancient tome is the key to all we know about necromancy and the powers of life and death. It is called the Necronomicon Ex Mortis.
Okay.
Comic book?
No.
No, it is the Book of the Dead.
Definitely a comic book. So where are you taking it?
Let's just say that the esteemed visitors to the sprawl from Marvog have need of my more macabre talents, what with their ceremonial killings and whatnot.
I mean, we're encouraged to like deny them, right? So, right? They should be discouraged from entering the sprawl. Okay. Honestly, just like get denied. Sorry. Get denied. Yeah.
You have no right to deny me, no right to even stand in my view, you pathetic smaggle.
What the hell is a smaggle?
What's that?
Smaggle. Yes, that is the word we mages use to describe worthless, magicless beings such as you. You are a prime grade A example of a smaggle.
Dude, that's pretty weak.
No, it is not weak. It cuts to the core.
Nah, that's lame. Get out of here.
The Praetor will know of your insolence, little one.
Be gone! So a Wish version muggle. Yes, exactly. A Wish version muggle. You didn't let the creepy guy into the sprawl. That's got to be worth at least a pat on the back. I agree. What the frick? Surprised they didn't go with Groot there.
Oh my god! Are you some kind of scary tree monster?
Yes. Now let me in or I'll thwomp and stomp you.
Honestly, I don't know if I'm allowed to let you in. Let's see. You are not the mole people. You are not that. You are not that. You are not that. You are this. You are a forest entity. You are a neutral alignment. The story of the first transformation, mundane tree. The bark of forest entity is often the site of cryptic magical ruins and prophetic writings that can be deciphered. Ooh. Oh.
I noticed you have something carved on your bark, but I can't quite make out what it says.
Somebody carved it on me when I was a sapling. It was a mistake.
Okay, Groot.
Mind if I try to read it?
Okay.
Oh. We haven't used this that much.
It reads, to lodge all power in one party and keep it there is to ensure bad government and the sure and gradual deterioration of public morals.
Oh my god.
Does that mean anything to you?
That was the words of person who came to woods to write. I remember him, Mark Goblin Twain. He was inspiring to Scary Tree Monster. Talked about how to make change in world.
Thank you, Mark Goblin Twain.
And was it through stomping and thwomping?
No, it wasn't. That was Scary Tree Monster's idea. He spoke of change through something called corrupt government systems.
Hey, Darren. How you doing, Darren?
Maybe there's a better way to get people out of your woods. Maybe a more official way.
Are you saying Scary Tree Monster should run for government office to implement real systemic change?
Yes, I am.
Sure, why not?
Exactly, representation. Just saying.
And what business would you say you have in the sprawl this evening?
Too many people come through my woods. Too many strangers stomping on our roots and throwing their garbage on us. Me and my brothers and sisters say no more.
Honestly, he should be let in.
That must be really hard on you and the other scary tree monsters.
He's just here on business. That's all it is.
Not all are scary.
He's just here on business. I let you in. Come on in. Yeah, it's fine. Come on in. I understand where you're at. You might look scary, but that's just how you look.
I believe in you, scary tree monster. I think you'll make a fine governor, or Congress tree, or whatever you end up running for.
Yep.
Thank you. Now all I need is a snappy campaign slogan.
A vote for me is a vote for a tree?
A little on the nose.
Okay. Thank you for the hydration, Queen. Hello. You diverted the life path of a violent monster towards a life of politics and public service. Vote Scary Tree Monster. Cheers.
Hello. I wish safe passage through this gate.
Okay, who the hell are you?
Can do. I'm just gonna need you to lift that hood. Gotta see if you're human or elf or gelatinous blob. We've had all types tonight.
I'm afraid I can't do that. I assure you, I am human. Now, please allow me safe passage.
Yo, she's a fish, I bet. She's a herring. No. Look here, lady. I'm gonna hit you with a Chanel. Tell me who you really are.
I am returning to the kingdom after being away by my own volition. I have to hurry. There is a deadline that must be met. I have to inform them of my choice. Be gone, magic truth spray.
What?
Wow, you've got quite the resistance to that. Mind telling me how I could do that?
It takes a strong-willed mind and a small knowledge of sorcery.
How about a wandering brain and a great knowledge of rocks?
This is a tough one. Should I hit you with the whip? I don't know what the bull whip does. I mean, I hit people with it, but why? Why do I hit them with it? Like, whip, put down your hood.
Maybe this will loosen your lips. Yeah!
Oh my god.
Who taught you how to crack a whip? Your form is all wrong. You're more likely to hurt your shoulder than you are to hurt me.
Oh, she knows how to be whipped. She's a professional whippy. She knows how to be whipped very well.
Is that why it's so sore? Jeez, the things they don't teach you at gate guard school. I mean, I assume. I never went.
She has a lot of floggers. That didn't work. Can I do a x-ray on you? You have a necklace on? What is that?
Whoa, what's with the neck candy? A little out of place for someone dressed so discreetly.
Yeah.
My necklace is none of your concern.
So you stole it?
I did not steal it.
Then it was a gift?
Yes, from my mother.
I wish I got a gift like that from my mom. Only thing I got from her was this hair.
Ah. It's mine now, sucker.
I'm gonna have to hold on to this just until we can get your story straight.
No, you mustn't.
Maybe you tell me a bit more about you, and then maybe I can give you back your shiny rock on a string.
I agree.
No, I can't. Fine, keep it. I will return for it another day.
Aw, you're no fun.
Oh wait, did I hang on a sec. I think I need to hang on a sec, yo. I think I need to push, since we pushed this stream back 15 minutes, I think I need to push the next stream back 15 minutes. Oi. We gotta move on to the next one here soon. Oh no, 2:30, scheduled for 2:30. Oh, I see. Oh, well, that's freaking lovely. Never mind, we don't have to do anything. Scheduled for 2:30. Never mind, we are a-okay. Sorry, my bad. JK.
That emerald looked like the real thing. Maybe I should call one of the higher-ups about it.
She might be the princess? I can't call. Crap, I used up all my actions. I used it up because of the bullwhip. I should have called the higher up. Should I let her in? I should let her in. I'll let her in. I shouldn't have used the whip on her.
I don't know why, but something tells me I should let you enter. Maybe it's the necklace, maybe it's the nothing else you've told me about yourself, but
She's
I gotta
totally the
follow my
princess.
gut on this one.
Thank you. The choice you made here today will not go unrewarded.
Tacos.
What?
Make my reward tacos.
Okay.
Okay, sure.
Hooray!
Something about her made you think you could trust her. Maybe it was the badass bling. Either way, tacos. All right. I'm sorry, there should be no one coming.
All right, there. It is done. 62,451. I've counted every single grain of rice in this bag.
God.
I also counted 14 bugs, 27 bottle caps, and 1 mouse skull. And you said I couldn't do it.
No, I didn't.
Oh, well, I did it anyway. Now, where were we? Ah, yes, you were just about to invite me into the sprawl.
I was.
I'm sorry, but it's almost sunrise, which means my shift is done. You'll have to wait until the next guard comes on duty.
It's almost sunrise? Oh, holy hell, I can't believe I spent another night wasted counting grains of rice! I'll come back tomorrow night.
That's so funny.
Why not just wait until the daytime guard comes?
Because I can't.
Why not?
Because I said I can't. I blister in the sun.
I bet you do.
So long, child. Until the next time when you are unfortunate enough to have to work the night shift.
So long, obvious vampire dude.
Yeah. Toodles, Mr. Vampire Count. Level 5 completed. We killed it. Due to your job performance 3.5, you've been paid 20 gold. Thank you. Thank you. No big deal. Now we all need tacos. Now it's very true. We all need tacos now. Back to the Twisted Sister Tavern. There's nothing about me that wants these sisters twisted by any means. Oh.
It's you. What are you doing here?
Your Princess
Are
Desdemona?
you here to give me tacos?
Yes.
No. I've come to reveal my true identity to you.
Desdemona.
So, no tacos?
Allow me to introduce myself. I'm Desdemona.
Yeah. I figured that one. Oh my god, look at her.
Princess Desdemona?
And I took her necklace.
So, this necklace that looks exactly like the one the princess owns
actually belongs to the princess. I'll be taking my necklace back now.
Right. But for the price of tacos.
Absolutely. But what about the kidnappers?
There were no kidnappers. I disguised myself and ran away. I'm sorry for all the commotion I've caused. I had to get away to say goodbye to someone important to me before my wedding.
Oh.
I don't understand.
I'm being forced to marry one of the suitors from these two rival kingdoms.
Oh.
Yeah, that's old news. What I don't understand is why you, a princess, are here talking to me about it. Shouldn't there be more official people that could play therapist?
Like Stryker? Ash? Oh god. Oh, not Malcolm. I know my father had faith in them. When I'm gone, your advisors will help maintain the balance, blah, blah, blah. They want me out of the way so they can control my father's kingdom. They've never been good at listening to what I want, or how I want to rule this land. Nobody listens to me.
Sing it, sister.
And now I'm being forced to choose between allying the Sprawl with the Kingdom of Petrard or the Marvog Empire.
You mean Phineas the Pompous Prince or Kargan the Praetor Terror.
And it doesn't even matter if I love them or not. At the end of the day, it's strictly politics. Lucky me.
This is the first time in the game I've been okay being 12.
I just want to make the right choice. Tell me, Lil, what do you think of Prince Phineas?
I think he's an absolute dick. He's the worst.
He's way higher maintenance than you seem to be. And he's an asshole.
Hey, there we go. She said it better than I did.
And what about Praetor Kargan? What do you think?
I mean, she's good, but she's like, but she's good, but she's But she's good, but she's
Look, I'd be lying if I told you I wasn't already planning my Halloween costume based on her look.
Oh.
But it sounds like she's got a lot of blood on her hands. I know their ways are different than ours, but come on.
So if you were me, and you had the future well-being of the Sprawl in your hands, who would you choose?
X to doubt. Love the reference. Who would I choose? If I had to choose? Oh, God. I don't know. Who would you choose? You have one side where you have Phineas and Ferb, where he is like dousing himself with a couple of milkmaids while also thinking very highly about himself. Then you have Kerrigan, who seems they want to marry the princess, maybe for alliances purposes, since they do a bunch of slaying and bloodshedding and barbaric things. One is a princess, one is a prince, right? I think Kerrigan's a princess, right? I mean, Phineas would cheat on her. It's true. But I guess that was very, very, very common back in these days. Adultery was common, I guess you would say. I mean, oh, I'll be right back, honey. Let me go down to the maid house, you know?
Thank you for your honesty. I know my advisors have jerked you around, but I also know you don't always do what they say, and I like that. You remind me of, well, me.
Hello, Mystery Dimension. Thanks for following on Twitch. Hello. Good to see you. The warmonger is never a bad choice to be friends with historically. I mean, yeah,
You
sure.
remind me of me too. If I was rich and beautiful and influential.
Yeah.
Oh, you are influential. You've changed the course of fate more than you know.
Don't forget beautiful. I am also beautiful.
The sun's coming up. I must go. I shall put my own heart aside and do what's best for the kingdom.
Interesting. But then historically, I don't know if there was ever any princesses marrying princesses, so there's also that too. Unless I'm wrong, I have no idea about any of that. Although clearly a vampire, Count Heinrich von Pyre was also a registered chiropractor with a private practice on the outskirts of the rapidly gentrifying Little Ogre Town neighborhood. Being compelled to count every grain in the bag of rice you gave him made Heinrich lose a whole night's worth of business. These missed appointments led to a huge number of negative reviews for his practice, which caught the attention of a local school teacher and leader of the Better Business Bureau, Myrna Herkin. The next night, she led an angry mob brandishing pitchforks and torches to his practice's door. That's right, they took pitchforks and flashlights to his practice door. Maybe it was the light of the torches reflected in their eyes, but it took just one look from Myrna and the Count to fall madly in love. Or it was the fact that he is a powerful vampire, one of those things. The Count swooped down and lifted Myrna up out of the angry mob. He bit her at least 3 times and made her drink his blood to facilitate her own vampiric transformation. She left her gig at the Better Business Bureau, and the Count welcomed his soon-to-be bride into his castle. Now, along with dealing with that pesky Van Helsing fellow who kept trying to kill him, Henrik also had a wedding to plan. Very well. Werewolf. The afflicted man was safe from the transformative rays of the full moon, and even should have transformed. The thick iron bars would have protected everyone. Although the good people of the Sprawl were safe from the wrath of his curse, the Mourner was not spared the aggression of his fellow inmates. Cornering him in the cell, they shanked him with a handmade shiv leaving him there to bleed to death. Luckily, the shiv was whittled out of a silver spoon, miraculously curing him once and for all the curse of the beast that attacked him so long ago. That is hilarious. After a fortnight of recovery in the prison's infirmary, the mourner was released back into society. Unfortunately, on his journey back to Scarborough in the Shire of Bessarion, the mourner was attacked by a different werewolf, and suddenly he's cursed again. Seems like if it wasn't for bad luck, this guy would have no luck at all. Prince Phineas, Crown Prince of Pertrard, Phineas Pomp stumbled back to his lavish lodgings at the palace. Hungry and drunk, he lit the fire and put on a pot of stew before passing out on the floor. He awoke the next morning having a memory of how he got home, or why his room reeked of burnt stroganoff. But he did remember the rager of a party thrown in his honor by the Mages Guild, and the promises he made to them shall he be chosen to marry Princess Desdemona. Ah, very well. A shapeshifter. This is Abernathy. This Miss Abernathy was no Abernathy at all. In reality, it was a horrible shapeshifting monster running off into the night. The creature assumed a different identity and gained entry to a sprawl at another gate. Once inside the sprawl, we lost track of it, having the ability to take the form of anyone made it difficult to track, so its whereabouts remain unknown. It was reported later that night that an unusually untalkative guardsman Cecil was trying to break its way into Sprawl's armory. Being denied entry, guardsman Cecil apparently screamed in a high-pitched voice and ran off into the night. Be on the lookout for this creature. Could be anyone. Tyronius was unable to meet the Praetor Kerrigan that night. His promises of sharing the secrets of necromancy with the Marvga Empire went unfulfilled. If he had been successful, the Mages Guild and its agendas would have been conveyed to the Marvga Empire. And if the alliance was put in place and the Praetor was chosen for marriage by Princess Desdemona, who knows what nefarious plans would have unfolded. Dejected, Tyronius went back to his keep outside of the walls of the city and contrived another way to forge his allegiance with the Marvigans. He wasn't sure how, but he knew his next plan would have to be 100% Lil Gate Guard proof. Alright. With dreams of holding political office now planted in the scary tree monster's head, he stomped his way right to the city clerk's office at City Hall and waited for it to open. The next day, he obtained the necessary paperwork to run for political office. Unfortunately, Scary Tree Monster didn't know how to read or write. Revealing his illiteracy made the city clerk's receptionist laugh out loud, which angered Scary Tree Monster so greatly that he proceeded to thwomp her into oblivion. When the city clerk showed up finding no receptionist, they hired Scary Tree Monster on the spot to fill the role as their political aide. Scary Tree Monster was now a small cog in the political machine and would no doubt rise in the ranks to one day hold the title of counselor, or dare we say mayor? Oh my god, that's hilarious. Princess Desdemona. When Princess Desdemona returned to the castle, she refused to answer any questions regarding her whereabouts. She immediately issued a royal decree to cut funding to any active rescue missions, and to put an end to the antiquated practice of choosing rescuers via flashy game shows. As she lay in bed that night, she reflected on the little guardsman's advice. She knew that her decision would irreversibly alter the fate of the sprawl, and the fate of every soul who called it home. Very good. Nice. Level 6, baby.
And although the princess has come home, she is still remaining quiet on where she was during her missing time, but frankly, I do not care. She's got that look at me, I'm back attitude, and it reflects in her style. You know it. She was seen returning to the castle rocking those possibly was kidnapped leggings, all while sporting a I might have just run away and ran out of money hooded cloak.
Ew.
What do you think she's gonna be wearing at the wedding?
I hate
that. No idea, but no doubt it will complement her chosen spouse's home kingdom. That's right. Princess Desdemona has finally made her choice, and it's Praetor Kargan of the Marvog Empire.
Oh, Kargan. Have I been saying Kerrigan?
I knew it was going to be them. It was the obvious choice from the get-go. So obviously obvious. So long, Prince Phineas Pomp of the Pertrard Kingdom. You just didn't make the cut. Bye. Bye-bye. See ya, wouldn't want to be ya. Bye. Bye. Bye-bye. See ya, wouldn't wanna be ya. Bye. Bye. Bye-bye. See ya, wouldn't wanna be ya. Bye. Bye. Bye-bye. See ya, wouldn't wanna be ya.
So, she made her choice. Her life is filled with intrigue, and I feel like I am now somehow intertwined with her fate's path. Oh well, off to go see what the gang's up to.
Alright, let's go see what the gang's up to. Oh, we have a note from
There's
Dad.
a note from Dad.
Dear Lil, here's some excuse why I can't work the guard shed tonight, or today. Love,
Back
Dad.
to the guard shed for me.
God damn it, Dad.
Wait a minute, where's the chronometer? I always leave it right here.
Uh-oh.
Not in or under there.
That's an issue.
It's not in there. There it is.
Found it?
What's it doing under the bed? Spooky. I don't remember putting it there.
Must have been tipsy last night.
Wait, what time is it? I don't want to be late. For a time machine, you'd think they could have at least put a clock on it somewhere.
True. Run! Radio clock would be in literal pieces. Bye.
This whole wretched endeavor has been a disgrace, not only to Prince Phineas and myself, but to the entire history of Petrard.
I beg your pardon.
King Phineas and Queen Buttermilk will not sit idly by while their royal lineage is dragged through the mud.
Still would like to see who Queen Buttermilk is, but that's just me. What a baby! Apologize, cheer up. No, you're a baby.
Jeez, what a big baby.
Or he's a big
Princess
baby.
Desdemona is better off without you.
Yes.
Say what you will, your words and your sweet-smelling city will soon be drowned out by the musk of the sulfur mines of Petrard. May our home be exploded by a bottle of fine Petrardian fizzy.
Well, that's not great.
The royal rip for today. From a Petrardian book of etiquette and manual of politeness, there's a general distaste for non-humans in Petrard. However, any formal event is elevated by the presence of elves. Delicate beauty rules the day when it comes to the meal. Remember this golden rule. Even in the face of total catastrophe, dignity always dignity. A wedding survivor's guide to the Marvgov Empire. This guest's senses were assaulted at one of their week-long wedding battles. Admiration was heaped upon people around me wearing war paint. The more hardcore, the better. The smell of meat and blood hung in the air. Their approach to food was utilitarian. It was treated mostly as an afterthought. Reports indicate a dramatic increase in secret meetings and rumblings of revolution. To admit a goblin is to be hit with a $40 gold fine. Wait a sec, $40? 40 USD dollar gold fine. Okay, no exception. So we can't let a goblin in, right? The wedding is almost upon us. Have your eyes open for vendors and artisans making their way into the sprawl for the big event? I'll be in my office if you need me, Ash. That Wakandan prince I sent all my banking information to financially came through. Wait, sorry, let's rewind that. That Wakandan prince I sent all my banking information to finally came through with my share of the gold. Call me if you're in a pinch. Rich friends and gold. My God. Okay, right. Okay, sure, brother. Let's do it. Wakanda forever.
Hey, subscriber.
Subscriber forever. Thank you, Sasa. Appreciate it. We're gonna go crap. We're gonna go boom 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 boom, and we're gonna go boom, and we're gonna go boom, boom. Yeah. All right, come on in, come on in, come on in. Who's up? Who's next? Who wants this? What the frick?
Michael.
Michael. Hello, Michael.
Hello, Lil.
What? No more sparkly suit?
It was a rental. Besides, today I'm here in a different capacity to help coordinate the royal wedding.
You have a lot of jobs, Mike.
And wedding planning is my least favorite out of all of them. Tell you what, why don't you be the wedding planner for the day? What do you think?
I think it's very irresponsible to get a 12-year-old girl to do 2 grown men's separate jobs.
Facts.
All you have to do is choose the music, decorations, and food menu for the big event. It's simple. Just let in the one you like the best.
Okay.
Or the one you think the groom would like best. Or who the bride will like. I'm sure it's not really going to affect anything. Okay. Or it might. See, it's simple. Do you want me to explain it again?
No.
Okay, good. The only thing I hate more than wedding planning is talking about wedding planning. The wedding musicians will be coming by for you to choose first.
Okay.
Here's the gold. See you later, Lil.
418 gold. You have $350 gold remaining in the wedding planning budget.
Whoa, this gig pays great.
The money's not for you. There's 3 choices for music, food, and decor, and each comes with its own price tag. The gold is the budget for the wedding.
Music, food, and decor budget. Got it.
Do I have enough money to just pick the most expensive choices? The most expensive choices are going to be the best, right?
Not necessarily. And no, you don't have enough. Anything over budget will have to come out of your own pocket.
Okay.
I see.
But if there's any money left over, you get to keep it.
Right, okay.
I see.
We're on a tight timeline, so keep an eye on your action points. You've got 4...
Sorry. Hang on. There we go.
4 per round, so that's talking to everybody once, or to 2 folks twice. You get the idea.
Keep an eye on your action points. You've got 4 per round. Okay. Talking to everybody once or to 2 folks twice. Okay.
Need that run by you one more time?
No.
Remember, you do the choosing. I'll be here to record your choice and keep track of the budget.
This guy definitely works at
Lil,
Staples.
it's no biggie. Just choose the 3 most important elements of any wedding and try not to stress that it's a royal one. You got this.
Okay, royal wedding. Oh my lord. Right. Right. Okay. All right. Hello. Right.
Hello, young lady. The name is Jacob Fiddlestein, and me and my accordion here play all the polka conga you kids are so crazy about these days.
This is Weird Al Yankovic.
A 1 and 2 and polka conga 2 and 3 and polka conga 3 and 1 and polka conga. Hey! Hoy, I nearly winded myself there.
Let me hear her.
Hello. Hi. Hello. My name is Suzette Courgette, and I sing with my voice.
Oh.
I do the slow songs and the nice songs and some of the ones you know.
Oh, Suzette Courgette. Okay, right. Can you sing for me? This is Kiss.
Vlad Extreme here, mate. I know what you're thinking. What is the baddest, metalist bad boy of death metal playing some skint royal wedding? Well, I ain't here just to collect a big paycheck, mate. I'm here to stick it to the bourgeoisie and not take any of their crap, mate. Rock and roll all life long.
Can I talk to you again? She begins to sing powerfully.
I love you, I love you, I love you, I love you. Do you love me too? That's a little sample, I guess, if you'd like. I'm, real hit at weddings, people say.
Now she seems royal. That's royal music. A Polka, I don't know about Polka. She would be a good fit.
Have you made up your mind?
Even though Weird Al would be a meme. It depends on their prices. How much are you guys going for? Damn it, Weird Al Yankovic is the cheapest. Suzette seems like the one to fit this. Extreme is too extreme. I'm so sorry, Weird Al. This will cost you $100. You have $350. Are you sure? Yes.
Oh, that is so lovely of you. I'll start warming up right
perfect.
now.
Good choice, maybe. I'll write this down and be back when the next group turns up. See ya, kid.
See ya. Oh, wait. Was she an elf? Wait a sec. Was she an elf?
Well, if it isn't the Edward, the great magician. Got another group of brats to entertain? Where are you pulling a rabbit out of now?
Didn't they say don't bring elves in or something, or non-humans or something rather? Oh, shit.
I'm afraid I've put my days of magic and illusions behind me.
You got kicked out of the Magicians Union, didn't you?
Yes, I did. Seems people preferred the actual dark arts to my light entertainment. No matter though, I've got a new career now.
Thank you, Branch, for following on Twitch. Hello.
Working at your parents' garden shop?
He did lose his
They
glasses.
wish. I'm a wedding officiant. I'm here to officiate the royal wedding.
Really? You? I mean, you are?
I am.
Let's see. They did say something. They said something back here. What did they say about elves? A wedding survivor's guide to the Margraf Empire. The guests were assaulted at one of their week-long wedding battles. Admiration was heaped upon. War paint. The smell of meat and blood approach. Reports indicated dramatic increase in secret meetings and rumblings of revolution. No goblins. There is a general distaste for non-humans. However, any formal event is elevated by the presence of elves. Okay, there we go. Yeah. We're good. We're fine. However, you, my good man, I feel like I need to give you or find your damn glasses once more. And to do that, I think I have to x-ray you, metal detect you. I'll x-ray you, even though I feel it's wasteful. There's your glasses and something else to go along with that.
That's where I wrote down all my notes on how to be an officiant.
Right.
I wouldn't be able to do my job without them.
You could just, like, apply online.
My glasses! Thank you, Lil. Yes, I keep them right here in my pocket. I'll put them on right away so I don't lose them.
And you know, so you can see where you're going.
And what you're reading. Let him in. Come on in. Nothing we should be worried about this guy. He went from magician to now, I don't know, officiant?
Edward, the official officiant, I hereby grant you access to the sprawl to officially officiate the royal wedding.
That's right.
Well, technically I haven't been hired yet, so here's hoping I get the job. Thanks again, friend.
Thank you.
We're not friends. Oh my god. Are Edward and I friends?
Oh no. I hope not. Oh, we didn't get it perfect. He changed careers just for a moment like this, but there's a very little indication he's not going to cock it up. Maybe there was a way to help him. I don't know how we would have been able to help him. Interesting. Okay. You would think the glasses.
Hello there, I'm back.
Maybe not.
On to the decorator candidates. I don't have to tell you how important the interior decorations and overall aesthetic of a wedding can be. I don't have to tell you because I refuse to tell you. Anyways, here they are. Take your shot.
No goblins. Oh my god. Is that the Devil Wears Prada? No goblins. What are you? Are you a halfling? the painter
I've got
guy,
some
dude.
grand ideas, you know, for how the royal wedding should be.
Hello, Tabby.
You might not know it, but I read all the latest wedding magazines down at the salon when I'm getting the old do done. And apparently what's in these days is meat.
Meat.
Big bold slabs of meat on the wall.
Oh.
It gives things a real abattoir feel, so they say. So I guess I'd go with that.
Oh wait, that's what they wanted, right? Or that's what they had. Wait a sec, hang on. They talked about, what is it? Etiquette and manual of politeness. No. Wedding survivor's guide. The guest senses were assaulted at one of their week-long battles. Admiration was heaped upon. War paint. Hardcore. Better smell of meat and blood hung in the air. Their approach to food was utilitarian. It was treated mostly as an afterthought. The answer is meat. It's always meat, isn't it? His voice is a mixture of Roz from Monsters Inc. and Eeyore. My lord, those are two characters that are very distinct. I feel bad. The goblin guy is good. We know he's good because he's painted before. Hello.
Who am I, you ask? Only the editor of the biggest wedding magazine in circulation right now. There's no one else who can do the royal wedding justice, darling. Surely you've seen my work.
Are you a Kardashian?
Just don't look in last year's issue, darling. I went on a real tangent about slaughterhouses one night, and my team printed everything I said. Blame the Quaaludes. This year, darling, we'll do something daring. Daring and bold, darling. Can you feel it?
Is your name Susie?
I tore a page out of the magazine for you to see. Just don't tell the salon.
She hands you a torn out page from a magazine depicting a gala event with slabs of meat hanging. I mean, that's the way to go. It depends on how much money you are.
Have you made up your mind?
I think I have. $100. Helena Halfling. You are a halfling. Edith Tinselton or Seamus McGoblin. Helena Halfling costs 100. Would you like to do that? I would.
That's the sweet smell of my successful design ideas.
Perfect.
Which will smell just like actual butchered hanging meat.
And it's set in stone. I'll write this down and be back with the next group.
I appreciate
See
that.
ya, kid.
Thank you. Oh,
It
this
is
guy.
I, Articulous Flame Hands, a contestant you did not find worthy on the hit show So You Think You Can Save a Princess. Not going to lie, that really stung. In any case, I have a message to deliver to the High Council of the Mages Guild. So if there's nothing else, I will be on my way.
I don't believe you. Let me hit you with a Chanel.
Did you just truth spray me?
Oh shit, he's a mage.
Yeah.
I have been telling you the truth. Jeez, you're real suspicious.
Yeah, that's this whole job.
Oh,
well,
Lord.
I'm delivering this message. Actually, now that I think of it, the fact that this message is so heavily coded is highly unusual. I'm a
Decoder?
guild member in good standing, but things have been trending that way ever since King Oswin died.
Reminds you of Squidward with the nose and the tone of voice?
It's like everyone started breaking off into different factions. It's hard to tell who is steering the ship, you know what I mean?
Should we decode it? We have a chance to run it. Never mind. We'd have zero chance.
Oh, it is getting harder and harder for mages to communicate openly, so everyone is resorting to this secret message, cloak and dagger nonsense.
You know who he reminds me of? He reminds me of Borat.
Between us, there's talk of mages dabbling in the magic that dares not speak its name.
He doesn't remind me of Borat. I take that back. He reminds me of the other one. He also reminds of Blades of Glory. That's a good shout too. What's the other, not Borat, but what's the other, Bruno! This is Bruno?
You mean necromancy? The taking of life force from the dead and, dare I say, tempting godlike immortality?
This is Bruno.
Yes, that's it exactly.
Big deal. Can you just chill out, please?
We'll let him in. I think it's fine. Double check. Reports indicate dramatic increase. Yes. Secret meetings and rumblings of revolution. Okay. Wedding is almost upon us. Yes. Vendors. The Condian prince. Yes. I think it's fine. I think he's fine. Yeah. Let him in. That's fine. Wrong Bruno, but yeah. We don't talk about Bruno.
And with that, I am off to deliver this highly confidential message to the High Council of the Mages Guild.
The wedding
Still
guy's
not
like
sure who
Squidward.
sent this message and what it entails, but I doubt anything bad could come of that. Even with all the rumors of a dark cult of mages breaking off from the guild to deep dive into the dark art of necromancy. But there I go, blabbing on again. Farewell, child.
Farewell. You let him in without... Oh, F me sideways. Without either of you fully understanding the nature of the letter he is carrying for the Mages Guild. Not horrible, but also not great. Yeah, it's more or less because our decoder failed. So we didn't really have a choice with that.
All right, kid.
Squidward
Can
with the
you
nose.
feel it? We're almost done. This is the last hellish choice you'll have to make as a wedding planner. I, for one, cannot wait to be finished.
Honestly, I could see him as Squidward because he always wants SpongeBob to do his job, right? I think is how that works.
Just hurry up and pick the food option for the wedding so we can get out of here.
Food option.
I'm not allowed to leave.
Holy hell. Goodness gracious. All right. Hello. I'm sorry. Are you rolling with like a double F? Okay. Let's talk to you
Good
first.
afternoon. I am here today representing Catering Corp regarding a contract to provide the sustenance for the large gathering known as the Royal Wedding.
Right.
Catering Corp is willing to provide the base amount of calories needed to sustain such a high-capacity event in return for appropriate remuneration. I am accompanied by samples of our food and a detailed list of ingredients available upon request.
Why does he give me Nicolas Cage vibes? Okay.
Bonjour, mademoiselle. Je
Bonjour.
m'appelle François Saint-Français, head waiter à la Chez de la Maison. We provide the finest and the fanciest of delicacies for the newly married royal couple and their guests.
No offense, I'm not a real big fan of French food.
Only the smallest portions for the highest prices, of course. Very chichi pompon for the snootiest of people. A place someone like you or anyone you know would never get into, no matter how hard you tried.
Let's talk to the Cyclops, because, I mean, you have to at this point.
Monty's has the soup.
Oh, Monty.
That's all I'm allowed to say.
Oh, you work at the Monty soup place. Okay. Monty's has the soup. I mean, probably the French place. Enchanté. Something rather. Right? Hey, Phoenix. How are you?
Became a member.
Hello, Phoenix. Thank you for the 5 gifted memberships, Phoenix. Thank you. That was very kind of you. How are you doing, Phoenix? Good day to you. Good day to you indeed.
Trisha became a member.
On behalf of those 5 people, we say thank you very much, Phoenix. There is some people picking up their first ever membership there too. Thank you very much. Hello.
Bazil no became a member.
Don't go French food. It's so unfilling, but it's so fancy, right?
Trisha became a member.
Let me hear one more
Here
from
is
him.
the tasting menu, printed on the skin of the rarest hippogriff.
What the hell is a
Who that
hippogriff?
dude became a member.
Endangered mythical creature.
Oh, that's what it is.
Fancy.
Never mind. I know what a hippogriff is. The menu reads 1. We begin with
Kelly
Shamira
became a member.
Kansumi, followed by braised basilisk. We cleanse the palate with some delightful chupacabra churros.
Haley Smith became a member.
Actually, I think I'm sold on that. The middle guy, they need a lot of meat. Does he indicate meat?
Have you made up your mind?
I don't know, Squidward. Les Ges de les Maison, the catering corp. Either you go fancy or you go like standard catering corp. This would take all of the money. We would have $50 left over if we did the catering corp, but it's not as fancy. Since we're gonna have a bunch of meat and blood for like the decor, I guess fancy doesn't really matter now, does it? We have the belly dancer that's doing the singing for us. We have a bunch of blood and meat and blood. And we have this guy that we just got from like our local Olive Garden or something.
We look forward to satisfying our contractual obligation.
Okay. Thank you, Nicolas Cage.
Thank God this nightmare of a job is over. All the rest of you go home. Good choosing, kid. Well, at least I hope it's good. I wouldn't want to be the one responsible for messing up something like a royal wedding. Anyways, goodbye.
Goodbye. That's true. A 12-year-old just took charge of the royal wedding. That's funny. Oh my lord, no thank you.
I am a citizen of the Sprawl. I have nothing to declare on my person, and I demand to be allowed entry. Not good enough. I'm not leaving. You want me to go? Call the other guards. Either I walk through these gates, or I go to prison. The choice is yours. I get it. You're just following orders. I am going to prison on behalf of the Goblin Liberation Army. Still, you should come by the Goblin Liberation Army headquarters sometime. Here's the password. Come. It will open your eyes to what's happening in the Sprawl.
Hey, Pie Games, how are you? Hello, Peach Blossom. This is Elio. You redid your account. Just want to say hi, and I'll be lurking today as I'm working on school. Went back to get my bachelor's. Oh, that's wonderful. That's good to hear. Hello. Hello, Ellie. I hope you're well. Good to see you. You followed the writ to the letter and avoided paying a fine. But is that what you think our game is about at this point? Really? That's hilarious. Foreshadowing. Self-awareness of some sort. Phone a friend. Yeah, I was thinking about phoning a friend. I was. What the frick? My goodness.
Where's Hamish? I really don't have time for... say, you there, little girl? I need to get to the other side of the Sprawl without delay.
What?
I need you to listen to me. This is time sensitive. I know you got your instructions, but it's important that I get going quickly.
Well, should I let her in fast? Should I let her in? Hello, Jenny. How are you? Should I let her in? Should I waste her time? What is that in the cart? I didn't even see the cart.
I swear someone was supposed to give you guys a heads up that I was coming. Let me spell it out for you. I went to school to become an ice sculptor. My parents said, you'll never make a living at it. And they were right. Until the royal wedding, that is. This is my big break. I got the ice. I sculpted it. Now I have to deliver it. It's hot out. Just let me through so I can prove my parents wrong.
Ooh, this is a tough one.
You've got a big old cart there. That's generally reason for me to be careful.
Just like show me under, like, let me see under the skirt. Let me
Based on
take
the
a peek.
dripping I'm seeing, this is the last chance for me to make it there with my work intact. This is my goddamn party planning guild card.
Just let me take a look and see what I'm working with here. I don't know what I'm working with.
Thank you. Now can I go?
I have to see. I have no x-rays. Oh shit. Truth or dare?
It's my own fault that I'm running so far behind, but I need this job to go well.
Okay, she's telling the truth. Let her
Maybe
in.
I'm in such a bad mood because I spend all my time talking about my process and making bullshit small talk at cocktail parties rather than being able to focus on creating my art. Wait a minute. What just happened?
Okay. Yeah. Let her in. The ice is melted by now. 100% the ice is melted. 100% it's gone. It's gone.
I mean, thank you, but my work is probably ruined. You're just doing your job, I suppose. I might be able to salvage something. Gotta go.
You know, it's not my fault that you're late. Always remember, anywhere you're doing, any appointment that you're going to, any interview, no excuses of being late. Oh, traffic got in the way. Okay. You know, you can leave anytime. You don't need to leave. If you have an appointment or you have a meeting in 15 minutes, sorry, if you have a meeting at 8:30 in the morning and you're like, oh, it's a 15-minute drive, don't worry. I'll leave at friggin' 8:10. It takes 15 minutes to drive there and I'll have 5 minutes left over. If it's that important, I don't know, leave an hour early, leave 45 minutes early. Don't leave. Don't give yourself 5 minutes. Anything can happen on the way there. 5 minutes? I'm the guy that shows up for his flight like an hour or two early, because you never know. Show up to a meeting a half an hour early. I'll just sit there and watch YouTube. Yeah. You let her in, but her sculpture was unrecognizable. It's modern art. I'm sure it will still delight the guests. Well, ain't that a bitch. Sorry, Iris. Cecil hands Lil a letter, my lord. To whom it may concern, your choices for the wedding displease the praetor greatly. You will receive a no bonus for your toil. No quapla for you. Quapla. We did bad. We did bad.
But they still wrote Kapla there at the end.
Quapla. Quapla. We did bad for the wedding? I thought we did good. We didn't do that good. I thought we did decent. We were only paid 10 gold for our shit. All right. Could have done better, admittedly. Oh, time shifter.
I have a very bad feeling about this.
This is Tenacious D, the Pick of Destiny.
Salve illegpuera. Regno meo grata.
Hello there, girl. Welcome to my realm. Oh, boy.
I need to get out of here, and fast.
Guido Ruiz, Curparum Nudimus.
What's the rush? Stay and play a while.
Think, Lil, think.
Hospices in hoc regno.
I can't even read that. I need like 3D glasses to read that.
Quia pueres non custoditus avira, pauca tantum momenta avis andequam consuma.
Nope, don't know what you're saying.
Non io cari, nunc facerem maliquid, si sentibi. Ego sum dina, egeus meum cisio et similes homines inox necabo.
No, nothing.
Nun incipiam dedecem antiquam te imperficiam? Sige, ben, dece, nove, octo, septem.
Oh! Put his ass in jail!
Quinque, quatuor.
Clever does nothing. Deny him! Clever does nothing. I'm not admitting him. You're out of your friggin' gourd. Call the police.
The line is dead? What do I do?
Pull out the gat. Throw this at him. An invitation to the top secret Goblin Liberation Army headquarters with a password for entry on the back. Price $0. Damn it. Wand his ass.
This isn't working.
Ah! Mortis. You didn't take Latin classes in high school? You think I took foreign language in high school?
Think, Lil. Think.
I come from a country where it is not required to take foreign language. I wish I would have took Spanish though. Retrospect.
Talk
to the man. The demon continues to speak. If only you understood a thing it was saying. Okay, I'll let you in. Delivered is nothing. Oh, shit. The phone?
The line is dead?
There we go. This thing. That thing. Use that. Okay. Use the time thing. That's how you do it.
What the f was that? That was next level.
Freak out. Lil's actually so freaked out that she is at a complete loss for words after having stumbled across space and time and having gone toe-to-toe with an interplanar demon.
I'm gonna go down to the dig site to throw this stupid time machine down a deep hole.
Let's not do that.
Okay, Lil, get it together. You can still do this.
That was hilarious. What the was that? So good. I applaud you. That was very good. Very funny. You got me to chuckle. Right. I guess Dr. B. Yeah.
You've got to take it back.
Please take
got
it.
too real with your chronometer 3000 thing today. I don't want it anymore.
Shit got too real with your chronometer 3000 thingy today, and I don't want it anymore.
Hi, B. So nice to see you, B. Your paper in the Journal of Dwarven Medicine was a revelation, B.
Don't get attitude, B.
Well, excuse me, but I was just pulled into what I'm guessing was a parallel dimension and was murdered repeatedly by a demon.
Facts.
How unfortunate. I always wondered what the byproduct of St. Bartholomew Inglebrook's lunar incantation would have on the relationship between time and interplanar folding.
Stop it. I don't care about any of that. Just take it back.
I'm sorry, I truly am, but we've come too far. I'm sorry I've been absent, but I've been watching, and the readings I've been receiving have been very promising.
Yeah, you got some explaining to do.
I don't care.
But you would care if everything and everyone you knew and loved was at risk.
What?
Everything might seem like we're in a storybook, but open your eyes. We're on the verge of a civil war from inside the walls. And if you hadn't heard, the princess just pissed off some very powerful people.
That I was not aware of?
It is in your best interest to continue to help me with the device. Because who knows when we will need to rewind time and something more important than which nobody you chose to send to the dungeon today.
I will uncensor that. She said unfuck something.
And you're here, after allegedly going toe-to-toe with an interplanar demon. I trust you.
I'm not gonna keep doing this forever. You and everyone else are gonna owe me a childhood, you know?
Keep helping me with the chronometer 3000, and we can see about making that happen for you.
No, don't like her dress. No. Don't give her a compliment. Garby's shop, GLA headquarters. Yeah, let's go there. GLA headquarters. What the frick? Oh my god. Hello? A tangled web of corruption and lies and some coupons. There's Monty's. All right, very well. Hello, who are you? Are you part of Space Jam?
Hello? Hello? I brought the orange slices. Was today a regular meeting day or one of those top secret planning for what's going to happen at the princess's wedding days? Is anybody here?
I don't know what you're talking about.
I'm here?
Are you here for the meeting?
I don't think so.
Oh, then you can't have any orange slices.
Oh, well, I didn't want your orange slices.
Those aren't orange slices. Those are just the rinds.
Oh, that's disgusting.
I got hungry.
All right, very well. Thank you. This image has started to appear all over the sprawl in the past few months. Now you know what it means. Viva la Goblin! Very well. It's amazing that the GLA keeps their headquarters secret. This place is huge. Testing, testing. What's the deal with mole people? Hello? Is this thing on? Okay, let's not do that.
What's this?
Looks like a letter on the ground. I've gone back to where it started to find myself in light. We were apart for more than a lifetime, but now it will be right. P.S. Remember to bring running shoes.
I have a feeling the GLA leader wrote that. At least, I'm sure that troll over there didn't. I wonder what it means.
Can we decode it?
Huh. I better get more oranges before the meeting starts. Unless I messed up the day again.
All right, very well, very well. Can we take that to B, I wonder? Yeah? You would make a sailor blush? Excuse me? Garby shop. We have a lot of money to spend, so might as well go to Garby. Oh, and him, he has an umbrella. This is fantastic.
This hat, it is not as fantastic as my previous hat. My journey, it continues.
Sad face. Hey, buddy, how you doing?
You've been at this a while. You should have enough cash by now to power up your arsenal. Take a look.
Oh, you have a foul mouth. Right, okay. $118. Give me a decoder. And give me some of those. Thank you. Appreciate it, buddy. And then let's head on inside and see who's in the tavern. What the frick? I thought did I let you in last time? I don't remember.
Ah, here she is, the little guardsman who spoke to the princess and secured the union between the Sprawl and the great Marvog Empire.
Marvog Empire. Hey, Riley. How you doing, Riley?
Spoke to who and did what now?
Modesty is such an ugly thing. Princess Desdemona told the great Praetor Kargan that it was your words that helped her decide to do the right thing. Let us celebrate with a tankard of blood wine. Kapla!
Kapla!
I'm 12. I can't drink alcohol.
Haha, never fear. There is no alcohol in Marvog blood wine. Just blood. In a big cup called a tankard.
Yeah, I'm a hard pass on that.
Ew. Is this game worth buying on the eShop?
There will be much blood wine at the royal wedding where the Sprawl and Marvog tie their fortunes together forever.
I think this game's worth it, yes. Solely based off of how much work has gone into this game. The music, the art, the story, the dialogue, the voice acting, different choices that you can make in this game that changes the outcome of the story. I think it is, yeah.
Let us raise a glass to the gatekeeper who brought us all together this day.
The developers did a lot of hard work on this game. I think it's well worth it. Kapla!
Kapla! Did a mouse sneeze somewhere? Come, child, louder and with fury. Kapla! Too furious, far too furious. We are not at war. Be careful shrieking like that. But as we say in Marvog, better to be too furious than not to be furious at all.
I'm exhausted.
I shall now recite the Marvog Pledge of Unwavering Loyalty, as is our custom.
And that's my cue to leave.
Quapla. Quapla. That's so weird to say. I can't say it correctly. Hello.
Today's cocktail special is not relevant to you, Lil. Sorry. And we just ran out of milk. Sorry.
Ew, I forgot we drink milk. I'm sorry, any milk drinkers out there. All my question to you is how?
Lil, can you be on the lookout for a health inspector? They can look like anybody. How about you whistle if you think you've identified one?
Okay.
I can't whistle.
Well then scream health inspector at the top of your lungs.
I'll see what I can do.
Very well.
I think I've done everything I need to do, but are you sure you're ready to hit the hay?
I'm sure that ready. Let's do it. Yeah. Quapla. Edward, the official officiant, once he made it inside the sprawl, Edward went to work trying to find people who A, wanted to get married, and B, needed someone to officially marry them. After hours of approaching strangers who appeared to be in love on the street, he finally gave up. He slumped down onto the stairs of the city council chambers. Suddenly, councilwoman Ash burst through the massive oak doors and practically tripped over him. After demolishing the stranger with a vicious series of cutting one-liners, she thought to inquire as to why Edward was dressed like a wedding officiant. Edward told her, and she covered up the fact that she had forgotten to hire someone by hiring him on the spot for the royal wedding. Edward, the official officiant, was officially offered the gig to preside over the royal wedding. On the one hand, he felt that he had struck gold with this being his very first professional opportunity to try his hand at the thing he'd set at his sights on a few hours before. On the other hand, his utter lack of basic competency made him nervous that he might make a critical mistake in front of so many high-ranking and well-armed individuals. At times like this, Edward would remember the words his parents told him as a child. Edward, we don't care what you do in life, just don't become an amateur children's birthday party magician. So no matter how poorly it went, at least Mom and Dad would be pleased. Articulus Flamehead, successfully delivering the mysterious coded letter to the Mages Guild, filled Articulus with a sense of great satisfaction. He practically skipped the whole way home to his tower. Once there, Articulus made himself his favorite beverage, a pina colada, of course, and stared out the window at the city skyline. Articulus thought about all the ways the letter could be helping his fellow magic users at that very moment. But then a flash of green light, a beacon, rose up from somewhere in the distant northern mountains. He watched a similar beacon responded from the top Mages Guild tower. A casual observer may have delighted at the firework display, however, it unsettled Articulus the mage, who was sending and receiving magical signals from the northern mountains. Was he an accessory to some nefarious scheme? Was letting him in without knowing the contents of the letter the wrong choice that will doom us all? He didn't know, but he did know that the best course of action at a time like this was to mix himself up another pina colada. Mage is tricky. Chuck! The enigmatic goblin accepted his fate as goblin-sized shackles were placed on his wrists, and he was thrown into a cart bound for the dungeon. The cart never made it to its destination. His fate is yet unknown. Very well. Iris, by the time you had finished your questioning of Iris, the ice sculptor, her masterpiece had become a puddle under the hot sun's rays. She didn't bother making her way to the palace, but instead made a beeline to her favorite club in the little ogre town neighborhood that catered to females of all species who tended to have a rad, spiky haircut, badass tattoo, copious piercing, and who loved to dance the night away while listening to dwarven heavy metal music. She danced away her sorrows and went home with a friend. The devil. Very well. Yeah.
Good morning. You're listening to The Morning Crawl, the #1 morning show in the sprawl. I'm Dodger, joined by my new co-host, The Quack.
Duck Dodgers?
For those of you wondering where the ham is, well, it turns out he got an invitation to the royal wedding happening today.
Well, that's going to do it in today's
Of course, he won't
stream.
be wearing a tuxedo.
If you all enjoyed today's stream, please make sure to hit the like button. I appreciate y'all hanging out with me today, playing some Lil Guardsman. I'll probably be back in our next stream with this. Will probably be the final end to it. If you're watching here on YouTube, thank you. It's been a pleasure. If you're watching on Twitch, stick around, and I'm going to just kind of leave the stream going, and we'll kind of just chit chat and whatnot. Before our next stream, which is going to be Movie Cinema Simulator. But if you're watching on YouTube, this is where this stream ends, and we'll be coming back at you here in less than 30 minutes for the next stream, which is going to be our Movie Cinema Simulator. All right, so thank you all for hanging out with me today. I hope you enjoyed, and if you did, make sure to hit the like button, and thank you for the gifted memberships, and thank you for becoming members today, and subscribers, followers, and subscribers and followers on Twitch as well. Thank you very much. You can follow me on Twitter and follow me on Instagram and all that. And I will see you all here shortly and soon. And do take care.